Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Monster Mile, Dover International Speedway for tonight's running of the A's Lawn and Landscaping 200. Who is going to tame Monster Miles the Monster? We're going to have to find out here in a couple of short hours. You'll see it all live here on the Nazareth 360 Racing Network. Good evening, folks. I'm the Redneck Announcer Jake Reeves, my good buddy Jim Cunningham, alongside co-commentating and producing here this evening. Jim, uh, buddy, I'm telling you what. I mean, awesome to have a break last week with Thanksgiving and all that good stuff, and being able to spend time with the family was much needed. We're back at it here with Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series, buddy. Good evening.
Well, good evening. Good to be back with you. Well, I had a break last week for Thanksgiving. You worked the entire week doing the King of Talladega thing, so I don't know how much of a break you actually had. But I enjoyed my break anyway. But yeah, it's good to be back here. Monster Mile, Dover, Delaware. Man, this is I don't know. This has always been one of my favorite tracks. I don't really know why. I love driving it because I love the way when you come up out of turns 2 and 4 that you get that little bump in the track that lightens the car up and gets them loose. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I love this place. Just I enjoy driving it, and and there's Miles the Monster on top of that. So there you go.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really say anything else much more about this place. I mean, they call it Miles the Monster. It is the Monster Mile. It is 1 mile in length. I mean, you can't really say nothing else about it. That's what it is. And you obviously, thank you very much to A's Lawn Landscaping for the title sponsorship of the A's Lawn Landscaping 200. So appreciate them, appreciate their support. As round 6 is getting ready to get kicked off. And we got the grid lined up for us right here, Jim. This is going to be a good one starting on the pole for round 6. Believe it or not, it's the number 6. Jordan Jurassic rolled off on the pole here tonight. 22 4 Wooden 1 is outside. It's John Freeman in the 42. Tiny Horse Ryan Johnson, Tristan Bruce, OTB. Be rolling off on the outside, row number 2. Mr. Sacco, Nick Sacco with Isaac Bevan, row 3. David Flanagan, Adam Newton making up row number 4. Then Josh Rodriguez, Ethan Eckert. Oh, baby, one of these drivers from the King of Talladega coming over here and racing on the Friday night series with Trevor Ashradoff and Dustin Scruggs making up the front 6 rows. We'll flip-flop back, let you see the rest of them with Matt Cherry, Jeff Merck, Devin Pater, Brandon Broadfoot, Raul Meza, Matthew Montgomery, the top 18, and then the first 10 rows, Ed Osborne, James Beard, and Keith Haiti, Brandon Schumann, Luke Smith, Kermit Frog with Robbie Richards. That's row 12, and then you got to keep on going all the way down the list with Dana Shepard, Chris Blanchard, Buzzy Mongo, Matthew Cummins. There's VP of Operations Cody Knott with MDW, Matthew David Wood. More on him here in just a little bit. With Curtis Banks, Adam Lichty, then Dane Hagan and Hunt Wigginton, Tyler Daniels. All these drivers back there with TJ Moore, the race director. MDW, excuse me, he sent me a message earlier today. I didn't know a whole lot about anything. To be honest, when you haven't really felt it. I mean, honestly, honestly, I haven't really felt good all day, and then kind of had a stomach bug hit me about an hour ago, and it has not let up. As a matter of fact, it's actually got a little worse. But beside the point, Wood sent me a message just a second ago and said he's got to start from the back, and he's on probation. Talladega last week spun out on the last lap, and he got busted. And somehow or another, he's getting a ill will. He's on probation, so that's why you see MDW starting at the back and on probation too. I'm not sure how long that probation is, Jim, but I'll say this: if you got to be on probation here in Nazareth, you have really PO'd the board of directors.
Yeah, well, this is actually the first I'm hearing of it as you're telling me. So I guess my first reaction is, wow.
That was the first I heard about it.
I don't know. I don't recall anything that, I'm a call it like you see him kind of guy. If I'd have saw something that I thought was suspicious, I'd have said something. But I don't know. Yeah, that's a bit of a surprise to me. I'll be happy to gather some more information along the way and find out what the real deal is. I will say this: he was fast as hell in practice. He he was, man. He was leading the board when I looked. So he went out there, put up a couple of good laps, and then I noticed he wasn't out on track practicing, and maybe that's why. But I would suspect that if this, I'm sure we're going to see him up towards the front, no doubt about it. He can work his way up through this field with no problem. So while it's a disadvantage for him, and he certainly puts himself at risk being back there for catching some carnage that probably will happen here because this track kind of yields that a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. We'll, I don't think it'll overall affect his result too much unless he gets caught up in some bad damage, some action.
Yeah, they ain't no telling what's going to happen. Go all the way to 50, 100, and then 225 is going to be the total laps. And 4 sets of tires, 100% fuel capacity, obviously the unlimited tips and green, white checkers. But we will see what happens. Round 6 of the Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series for Season 11. We're green flag, and we are underway. Jordan Jurassic, John Freeman on the front row. Freeman not a good jump. Jurassic getting a better jump, able to get that advantage on that start of the race and go when the hell he wants to go. Freeman now up on his tailgate. Bruce back there with him. Johnson, Sacco, Bevan, the top 6. Flanagan and others now starting to fan out. You see Bevan up on the top side. Kind of a multi-groove here that you can run here, James.
Yeah, you can get up. You can get up on the high side. Now, I don't know about that high. You get up there a little too high, it will suck you up into that wall. You get you a Dover Stripes, kind of like a Darlington one, but a little different. But yeah, I mean, you run multi-grooves here. You just really got to be careful coming off of 2 and 4. You'll see from the right camera angle, you'll see these cars. There's a pretty large bump there. In fact, we'll ride on board here with somebody in a minute and take a look at it. But yeah, I mean, you can see it. It roughs up the truck a little bit, and it will lighten up. It'll unload the truck, and the back end will want to come around on you. I was watching just sitting here during practice earlier, and there was a lot of guys losing it coming off of 2 and 4. So we'll see. If they're pushing hard, it can certainly cause some problems.
Well, the one turn I always had a problem with, you mentioned it a second ago, was turn 4. Turn 2 was kind of one of those, maybe, you might get loose, you might get tight. Turn 4, I always knocked the damn wall down. Every time I went through turn 4. I mean, I don't know why, but it just seemed like to me, back in the day, I'm not sure how, maybe it was through, iRacing through the updates. Maybe it was just how I drove this place, but I love this place. I love racing the trucks here at Dover.
Yeah, me too.
Turn 4, if you did not be careful and you burnt that damn right front up, you was going to pay for it, especially coming off of turn 4. Turn 2, you don't want to go in there too wide. Really don't want to come out of turn 2 and turn 4 too wide, Jim, because if you do, 9 times out of 10, the guy on the outside, he's screwed because he's going to get put in the damn wall. At least that's how it used to be. The guy on the outside was always at the guy's advantage or
I think it's
at his mercy.
I think it's the difference in the way you and I drive. I think you and I are really, honestly, kind of polar opposites. The way we set up a vehicle. Like I like mine, wrecking loose. I don't like a tight car. I can't drive a tight car. So I think a lot of that is different experiences depending on the way your car's set up, especially if you're running open setup. And that's really cool that you and I are complete opposites there. Where you get tight coming off 4 and hit the wall, I get loose and I got to hang on to it, And I think that's really cool that we both have the opposite perspectives there as we call these races. I think that's really neat.
Yeah, I mean, and another thing about this place too, I remember back in the day as we see some racing going on right here, that's Flanagan working his way down on the inside, trying to slide on up through here. And check out who's up here in the mix. Right in behind them right there with, Painter and them other guys. You see Flanagan where he is at. Look 2 spots ahead of him and tell me who you see. Out of nowhere, had to start at the back and driving like literally a pissed off teenager. which is probably what he is, having to start at the back. There you see it. MDW Matthew David Wood up 17 spots in 10 laps at Dover. That is moving, son.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, man, I sat here and was watching the practice, and he was fast, man. I mean, I didn't pay attention to exactly how much faster he was than everybody, but he was fast. So it's not going to surprise me at all to see him up at the front 25 laps or so, you know. All right, we got our first, in fact, I'll bring that up here now. Our first stage break tonight is going to be at 50 laps, and then the second one is another 50 laps, and then we'll run the last 125 after that. I would not even remotely be surprised to see him competing for the stage win at stage one.
Very good possibility. I mean, you know, lap 12, obviously still a long way to go, and Wood already now trying to crack up there into the top 10, not too far behind Josh Rodriguez. John Freeman's actually got around Jordan Jurassic and pulled away. I mean, I mean, I don't know what happened. We wasn't even looking at Freeman. We were up here looking at Wood. We were looking at some of the battles in the back. We were sitting there BSing, and then all of a sudden, bye-bye Freeman. I mean, gone. 2 seconds and pushing 2.5 seconds. There's the battle right there for second, third between Jurassic and Eckert. Eckert up 7 spots, mind you. And, you know, Ethan Eckert was one of those drivers that we watched, or at least, you know, what I was calling it, you know, a week from, you know, today, last week, Ethan Eckert at Talladega. And was very good at Talladega. This is a driver we're really going to have to watch our eyes on here tonight as well, because Ethan Eckert, no slouch, could be very, very good here. As you see him putting a lot of pressure on Jordan Jurassic.
Yeah, clearly. Yeah, I don't know much about Eckert, but obviously you got to look at him last week at Talladega. Which driving Talladega is one thing, driving fast here is another. Clearly he is fast here as well, but, you know, kind of a different skill set to some degree. You know, but he ain't afraid to turn that thing to the bottom. Look, he just took it right on down there. That's I like a guy who can run the bottom, can turn it down to the bottom here. If you can do that, you can make some passes here, because a lot of guys are going to wash up in those turns, you know.
One word about Ethan Eckert, aggressive. And he is very aggressive. He was very aggressive at Talladega. Look at him being very aggressive with old JD, Jordan Jurassic, trying to figure out a way to get his inside. And, you know, Eckert could probably be saving a little bit. He could maybe have a little bit in the tank, try to run down John Freeman, but he just cannot get around that 6. And that's the one thing that I do love about this place, Jim. I mean, it's still, you know, there is a multi-group. You can make something happen in the middle lane. As you see now, Eckert and Bevan starting to work their ways, you know, kind of battling it out. Yeah. But that inside lane is the preferred lane. You can make something happen in the middle lane like you see Eckert doing right here, but most of the time you want to run on that bottom of the racetrack down the cellar. Where Grandpappy has the moonshine from Granny. That's where you want to run most of the time.
You must not have watched the Beverly Hillbillies, because it was Granny hiding the moonshine, but that's another story for another day. No, you know, the thing is, just like a lot of tracks in NASCAR, early on the bottom is clearly the groove. As the tires wear, and this place is kind of tough on tires, as the tires wear, you're going to see that upper line open up a little bit, and that's when you're going to be able to see some passing happening, you know, as that groove opens up. But here I found the pass where Freeman got by Jurassic. I just want to go see if what we saw was, if we missed something that was like a shaky moment or something, how you got such a big lead, because they were out front there together, pulling away. He just strictly turned it to the bottom and drove by him.
Said bye-bye.
Yeah, he did.
And sent it. Oh, well, something's up here. Jeff Merck in the 60. Jeff Merck free falling through the field. Caution is out.
Oh, there he is.
And there's Jeff Mert parked right there on the front
Yeah, I'll
stretch.
tell you what, it's almost like a theme with Jeff. Something happens, he has to repair the truck. Next thing you know, with 30 or 40 laps to go, he's back in the mix, Let's see what happened to him here.
Maybe a little love tap one way or another. Let's see. There's Isaac Bevan. Did Bevan tag him?
Exactly
yes,
what
did.
you talked about
up.
right there. Outside guy coming off, was that turn 2 or was that 4? But whatever.
Turn 4.
Yeah, and just pushed up into his rear quarter and turned him. That's exactly what you said. I mean, it wasn't 10 laps ago. You said exactly that. You wouldn't want to be that guy for that reason right there.
Yeah, I mean, and ironically enough, it being Jeff Merck, and I'm sure
right?
Miss Dawn out there is really wanting to smack the crap out of me right now, but that's beside the point. But I mean, it's like I said, the guy.
Is it even a NASCAR race though? If Jeff isn't got trouble early and then has to fight his way back, I mean, that just seems like it's the narrative with him. You know what I mean?
It does. I mean, it really does.
Since I've been here, anyway, like I don't know in the previous years, but since I've been here, it seems to be the theme every week. Mert gets into some trouble, and then next thing you know, he gets it working on the old truck, just like he's about to do right here. And next thing you know, he's back up in the front again, Yeah,
maybe he'll be able to get a little bit lucky out of this. But like I said, I mean, you are at the guy's mercy on your inside, especially here at Dover. It's Jeff Mert, the only one really down pit road. I mean, Matthew Montgomery, he slides down pit road. Huck Wigginton went down pit road. Blanchard's still out there on the racetrack, probably going to take that wave around, get back on the lead lap. So Merck brings out the very first caution here for the Aislon Landscaping 200. We're taking a break. We'll be right back here at Dover here on the Dazzler 360 Racing Network. Stay with us.
Starbase 1552 Comics. We sell everything a collector would want. Comics, Funkos, action figures, and so many more. A real American comic book shop. We are online only. Starbase 1552 Comics. Find us on eBay Auctions.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's magical creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Back here at Dover, getting doubled up for a restart. There's John Freeman. I'm sure he is 100% against them throwing that caution out, but they had to because Merck was parked on the front stretch. Freeman, I mean, hell, he had about a 2-second lead, 2.5-second lead over Jordan Jurassic. And then now Tristan Bruce, Ethan Eckert, Nick Sacco, top 5, rest top 10, Ryan Johnson, Isaac Bevan, Adam Newton, Dustin Scruggs, and would you believe it? MDW, Matthew David Wood, has made it all the way up to the top 10. And this is something that I'm sure Wood wanted as well, as this caution, get bunched back up and have a shot. So like Jim, you said, go for the stage win. Green flag back in the air, Freeman Jurassic. Here comes Bruce now down to the inside. But OJD going to hang it up on the top side, make something happen. Tristan trying to go 3 wide. But JD up on the top side, Ethan Eckert trying to play with him as well.
Yeah, he's going to have to get that done right here. Yeah, he did. Because a lap or two up there, and then that was going to be, all eroded. And Freeman was going to take over on that bottom line. But now Tristan Bruce done slid down there under Freeman as well. I'll see if he can make that work.
See if he can make it work.
He eased out of it a little bit there. And Eckert sure is impressive, man. I don't, like I said, I don't know the dude, but he's certainly able to get around Dover, which is not the easiest track. I mean, if you like racing here like I do, there's a lot of people that struggle here, man. Like you said, they knock down the walls all the time, and even entering the turns here, they end up knocking down the walls.
Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty rough little place to race at right here. And it's a damn shame, honestly, that NASCAR only races here one time. Matter of fact, it's going to be the All-Star race, I think, next season, which kind of sucks. I mean,
Really?
but, it is what it is. Yes.
No regular race here next year.
I do not believe so. No. This is going to be the All-Star race next year. Yes.
I mean, first of all, I don't know that the All-Star race should be held here, but that's another story. It just because, to me, the All-Star race kind of needs to be held in the South, I think, to start with. But that's another, and I always liked it at Charlotte. I thought what Humpy Wheeler did there for the All-Star race made the All-Star race what it was, But I don't know. This circuit not being on the regular season, did they just keep it around because of? My memory is so bad these days. Dale Jr.'s buddy, that's retiring this year. Really, the Bass Pro Shops car. Help me out here, Jake. Oh God, we got a big wreck. Somewhere.
Truex. Hell, he retired last year.
Okay, well, I meant,
Here's your wreck. Oh, Wood.
Yep.
MDW Matthew David Wood getting spun around. There goes Devin Painter. And after that, good God almighty, we got a big one.
Yeah, no, there's a big one. Yeah, let's see.
Well, mini big one.
Yeah, no, it's pretty, for this place, it's pretty big. All right. Oh, there we go. Let's see.
Oh, Wood might have got away scot-free right there. He almost got a bad deal out of that, but he ends up getting out of it. Got tagged. One driver came off of the wall. Once again, tagging him off the turn 2 wall, tagging him off the turn 4 wall. There you see the contact. Might have been Ethan Eckert, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
Could have been. It possibly was.
There he is.
Ethan Eckert. Yes, it was. Eckert slides up, gets into the fence, comes down, cleans out Wood, and then after that, Devin Painter going sideways, trying to miss it. All kinds of other drivers trying to miss it as well.
Buzzy Mongold was involved.
There's Buzzy. Look at, wow. Good Lord.
They are scrambling. Look like roaches when you turn the light on. Look at that, man. Oh, thought he was going to hit him
This place ain't that wide.
No, it ain't. And I tell you what, it funnels things down to the bottom pretty bad, too. All right,
Very much so.
Let's try to get us a chopper shot here if we can. We'll put this one to rest.
Let's see, kind of get us a good view on that. See kind of what we got right here.
We'll look at Devin Painter, where he was at and what happened.
Yeah, he gets a little loose right there. He sees all hell breaking loose in front of him, and he got ran over.
Sure
Meza ran him over,
Meza
set him up, and he nails the wall. Adam Newton going around as well. And I don't know who the hell that was in that white truck, but they almost cleaned him out. I don't know who it was, but they come close. Very close. And they barely had enough room up there on the top side. Whoever that was, go get them a lottery ticket. I think they may be in good shape. Maybe not for the race, but I think they may end up, hey, they got a little luck on their side. Hell, go try it. Let's see what happens.
We got a lot of trucks on pit road there, I think, got damaged from that.
Yeah, I'd say Devin Painter was probably one of them. Maybe David Flanagan, possibly one. Buzzy Mongold, obviously making the contact as well. You see him, DW at 21. He went down pit road as well. Wood kind of just a bad deal for him. I mean, drivers went down pit road that last time. Data Shepard, Chris Blanchard, Matthew Montgomery's still down pit road, actually he's going down pit road right now. Brandon Schumann, Adam Newton, Raul Meza, MDW, Matthew David Wood, Nick Sacco, Buzzy Mongold, Ethan Eckert, David Flanagan, Devin Painter, Jeff Merck. You name it, the whole damn field. I mean, literally half the damn field went down pit road because they got involved, they had contact, they had something happen one way or another.
Well, I think even if you got minor, you at least want to pull down and see how much damage you got. If it says you got, 45 seconds of damage, you get a little repaired, you bail on out, and you keep going, and you just, fix it throughout the race. But so you got to kind of go at least take a peek and see what you got,
Well, the big shocker out of all that is Devin Painter's actually rolling. He hit the wall head on. How he is still able to drive, I have no idea.
Well, he was down
I don't know how bad.
He might have got some you know, he might have got some damage repaired down there. How long was he? We'll look once we get back going. I'll pull up how long they were on pit road. We'll look at it.
See, what happens is pace truck is off. Remember, going all the way to 50 for stage 1. Green flag back in the air. Also, do want to remind everybody, Serve Pro cautions, they are sponsored by Serve Pro. It just, like I said, Serve Pro cautions. And all the replays like you've been giving us here tonight, Jim, been sponsored by Pulse Poppers. You got to get those sponsors in here. You know how race it is. You got to get the sponsors in. They pay a lot of money, and they,
it's good
to get their logo up there.
Serve Pro cautions are brought to you by Serve Pro. It would be really weird if the Serve Pro cautions were brought to you by somebody else.
Yeah, like A's Lawn Landscaping or something like that. That'd be the screwed up stuff you ever saw in your life. Meanwhile, the A's Lawn Landscaping 200 here tonight at Dover. Up front, though, Jordan Jurassic, Tristan Bruce. Try to check out from the rest of the field. Scruggs, Johnson, the top 5. And everybody's still going to flip-flop. A lot of drivers, though, Jim, are in the green right now. A lot of them are in the green.
Yep.
Because of that wreck that happened just a second ago. I mean, Lichty up a bunch of spots, Hagan, Wigginton, drivers started at the back. That wreck that happened just a second ago, there you see it, the biggest movers in the field.
Yeah, well, and like I said, it kind of, some of those guys, because that wreck was kind of up towards the mid-front anyway of the pack, you know, so you got some guys that had to go down pit road and get a little damage repaired and stuff. So that's going to move some guys up, which is good for them, because these 15 laps are going to rip off pretty fast here if we go caution free to the stage break here, because you know we got what we got now. Oh, speaking of that, we are not going caution free to the stage break.
Luke Smith and others back here.
Yeah, Trevor Asmanoff was involved as well. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well, all right.
Damn. Good
right.
Lord.
How you doing? Whoa.
Ooh.
All right. Let's I wouldn't slow up. I'd just keep going. What in the hell?
Wow.
What happened there?
I'm asking the same question you're asking. What happened right here between the astronauts and Kermit the Frog, Luke Smith? Something.
Right, let's see here. Let's slow it down just a wee bit so we can get a look at it here. Okay, so he's going up, drifting up. Just bumped him a little bit, and then all of a sudden that was it. He turned him down, and that was the end of that.
So you're saying that you're thinking Luke Smith did that, or are you thinking astronauts come down all night?
Smith clearly was 83. That drifted up the track there. I don't know if he went all. It looked like he got into him and then he turned down. Did you see differently than that?
From what it looked like to me, you see it right here. I mean, yeah, Luke Smith does come up a little bit. He does come up.
Still coming up.
There's room, but it looked like they might have met in the middle. We may end up getting fired right now. Let's see if we can maybe ask somebody.
Let's do it.
See kind of what happens. We got a couple of them going down pit road. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea.
We've gotten fired from better jobs than this before. Come on.
Kermit, buddy. Luke Smith. How you doing, bud? Or that might be a stupid question, to be honest with you.
I am a little bit peeved right now.
What happened right there? I mean, because I think Trevor might have came down on you right there.
So, running around the track, I keep getting runs on him, and I go to pass him, and he blocked me multiple times, so I kind of shoved him into turn 3, you know, no biggie. I didn't wreck either of us. I didn't even get him sideways, and then I get beside him, and I guess he just lost his cool because I guess he felt like he was getting passed by a nobody, which is what I am. And, I mean, he just turned down on me and drove me straight into the end of the pit wall. I mean, I don't know what the heck else to say about that. That was just stupid.
You're Kermit the Frog. Yeah, we definitely got beef. We definitely got beef.
I think we already got beef at that one. Well, Luke, buddy, are you still able to drive it? Or did you get a meatball flag or anything like that?
I don't got a meatball, but the thing's going to drive like absolute garbage. Sucks to be 40 laps into the race and already have like 2.5 minutes of repairs. So I don't know. We're just going to go out here, try and scavenge some points out of it.
I think you'll get it fixed up. You're going to get plenty of cautions to work on it. Just hang in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, just look at Jeff Mert. I mean, he's already up there in the top 20. Hell, I mean, give yourself some time. You'll be all right.
I think so. I'm just, like I said, it's just frustrating.
I agree. Luke Smith, buddy, good luck the rest of the race. Hopefully you'll be able to get her back up there, bud.
Thank you.
That was Kermit the Frog. Luke Smith sent him back down there to Blue Lights Racing. I mean, Jim, very, very, I mean, that's what I thought. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that's what it was. And, well, we only got one side. If we get a quick caution, we may end up bringing Trevor in and letting him have his side of the story.
That's what I was thinking.
So,
I'd like to hear about it.
But they're doubled up. Well, yeah, but they're doubled up. I don't want to end up screwing anything up or anything like that. Well, Trevor's out. Oh. Trevor's on pit road. We could bring him up here. We may bring him up here.
Grab him
after they get through going. That way you can get both sides of the story, like you say, Jim.
We'll get to ring the bell twice.
See, I had a stomach bug, but at this point, I want to get down to the bottom of this. I want to find out what happened here at this point. Yes, Green flag back in the air. Jordan Jurassic trying to get away any way, shape, fashion, or form. Try to check out John Freeman behind him, Tristan Bruce, Dustin Scruggs, Ryan Johnson, Isaac Bevan, both of them battling for the top 5. Real quick, we'll go down here. Let me get him. Real quick, Jim, because we want to go ahead. We're going to, get this going. Well, folks, we're sorry for that right there. We're sorry for that soundboard and everything else.
I didn't hear it.
But anyway, Trevor, buddy, hey, what happened between you and Luke Smith right there?
Yeah, he's getting his ass junked next race. I'll tell you what. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Not to say it the way I did. But no. Yeah, that was just pure, I don't know, unintelligence. We're going straight, and Rex is going straight. I don't understand it. I don't understand how that happens. But, yeah, I'm a little ticked off about that. And, yeah, I don't have much more to say. I bet you played the replay already and you watched it, so I have no idea what he was thinking. At all.
Trevor, well, to be honest with you, from what we were thinking up here, it kind of looked like you kind of come down on him a little bit. At least that's what it looked like to me, anyway.
Well, I watched this thing. I saw it the other way. We got beef in the box up here. Even no, we don't. But
yeah, we do.
No, I saw him drift up on you. And did you two make contact before you ended up spinning across his nose?
He tried to dive bomb me a couple times, and I blocked it. So that's why I assumed he just got mad and just kind of let it drift up. But no, we
interesting.
I think he was just trying to get close, and it just net coded. But once again, we're going straight, and it's pretty easy to go straight. So I don't know. Whoever wants to decide how this goes.
Well, I'm sure somebody will look.
I'm not too happy about it. Yeah.
All righty, buddy. Trevor, hopefully, are you done, or are you going to be able to get back out there, or what you got?
Oh, she's junked. I'm up here looking at my pit sign right now. Too much damage. We're done.
All righty, buddy. Well, we hate that for you. Hopefully, we'll be seeing you next. What? You got any sponsors, any shout-outs? While we got you on here, because we're getting ready to come to the end of the stage, but you got any sponsors, any shout-outs real quick?
Oh, for sure. Got to thank the Jack Shack. We're always rocking, man. We picked up Ethan. Ethan's up here, too, David. And I got to thank you guys for the broadcast each and every week for putting it on. And, yeah, hopefully we see you back next week with less damage and Luke in the fence. So, yeah.
Already calling it out right there, Trevor, buddy. Appreciate your time, man.
Yeah, you gotta wait now. You can't serve him after saying that. You got to wait like 4 or 5 weeks before you serve that.
Exactly. Well, we're already on the end of the stage.
Here it is.
Jordan Jurassic coming off of turn number 4. Jordan Jurassic, Dustin Scruggs behind him with 10 spots up, but it ain't going to make a damn. Jordan Jurassic ends up coming home with the stage 1 victory. Scruggs, Johnson, Bruce, Cherry, Freeman, Rodriguez, Bevan, Broadfoot, Dane Haig in the top 10, and there is the caution to end stage number 1. I do want to mention real quick, Jim, you can attest to this as well. Sometimes we might get a little bit wild up here in the broadcast booth, and sometimes we might get a little bit haywire and this and that, but certainly certainly what was said on that soundboard a second ago. Some of you may have heard it, some of you may not have heard it, but we apologize for that, and hopefully going forward, nothing like that happens. Because, like I said, Jim, we get a little bit carried away sometimes, but we don't get that carried away.
Well, when we go to commercial break later, you're going to have to tell me what was said because I completely missed it.
Well, it'll probably be right here in just a second when we get done doing these pit stops, because I believe, Jim, at least everybody that hadn't pitted yet, they're coming down. But these other boys, they may not even think about it.
Well, you got some guys like MDW who pitted on lap 40. You know, they may stay out just to get that track position. Now he came in. He's going to come in and top it off with gas anyway, if nothing else. How many sets of tires they got tonight? Let's see. Let me pull up the race info. Let's pull up the race details here. We got 5 sets of tires tonight. He's already, I'm sure, taking one. I don't know that I'd take another set here with 10 laps on them. And some of those were caution laps too, so yeah, I don't know. What you think?
We got one. Buzzy Mongold, actually, one thing I will say, Buzzy Mongold said, screw y'all, I'm staying out anyway. He pitted on lap 40 as well, and he's going to stay out here, maybe lead a lap or something's going to happen. That point, I don't know. We'll see what Wood does, see if he elects to go ahead and burn another set.
I don't think so. I can't imagine him burning a set here, but.
We'll see what it may be look like and all that good stuff. We'll see what Wood does. Yeah, Jordan Jurassic ends up winning stage 1. Jim, everybody out there, we're going to take a quick commercial break. I'll let you know what was said real quick. So we'll go ahead and take a commercial break, come back. We'll talk to Jordan Jurassic and get ready for Glass Mechanic Stage 2. Don't go anywhere.
Now we got that cleared up.
yeah, we got it. Yeah, we got a couple things cleared up. I thought I heard something. He thought he heard something. Oh, baby. You know what? Screw it, Jim. I'm going getting a dip in the back of here in a minute. I'm going to need something. If I get sick, I get sick. You just have to take over for a minute. Green flag in the air. Buzzy Mongold stayed out. Will that pay off for him? You got a long way to go and a short time to get there for the stage. But it doesn't matter because everybody blew right by him on the outside. Cherry having to stack up behind him as well. He is in bad trouble on those tires. I mean, he stayed out. He let him a lap. You got to think about it, Jim. All the points and everything.
Sure.
Get all the points that you can get.
Sure. Here, let's see if we can get a good look at these bumps coming off the turn here from this angle. I don't know if you'll see it or not, but of course it kicks out of the angle right as we get there. I'll put it back again. Yeah, you can see it a little bit there. It's not as dramatic on camera as it is when you're in the vehicle for sure, but you can actually even hear the revs change if you listen. Listen to him when he comes off the turn here. Right there.
Yep.
All right.
JD still leads them. There's Cherry. There's that little battle going on right there with him and I believe Josh Rodriguez, side by side with Cherry. Wood now down to the inside right there as well. MDW Matthew David Wood got stuffed in the fence a while ago.
Started
Here
at the
he
back.
is up there in the top 5. It started at the back.
Stuffed in the fence.
You can't bet against this kid. You just cannot bet against MDW.
You can't, man. I mean, literally started at the back, stuffed in the fence in the top 10, and now he's back in the top 10 again.
Nah, I mean that's wild right there. I've said it before. That kid right there, MDW, he's got talent. He's got a lot of talent.
He does,
and he's going to be a big force here on the Friday night series if he sticks around long enough and the other drivers don't run him off. He's going to be a good one. He's already got around Johnson. Already slid up to 4th as well. I mean, and trying to go for 3rd, trying to go around Tristan Bruce. This is 2 seconds behind the race leaders. And not only that, Wood got around him and he's closing on Dustin Scruggs. Now, remember, all these guys pitted on the same lap at lap 52 at the end of stage 1, coming into stage 2, presented by the Glass Mechanic. Wood took tires just like the rest of them.
Yeah.
According to what we were seeing on our end.
Like it, yeah.
And damn, at the lap, he just ran a 22.9. It's not the fastest lap of the race, but he just ran a 22.9 to Dustin Scruggs' 23.4.
Yeah, looks like everybody took 4 just about. Merck stayed in a little extra, just still tinkering on that truck a little bit. I think getting it back up to speed, which is that's standard Jeff Merck, but he's still in 9th place, working on his vehicle, bringing it back to the front. But, yeah, MDW, man, holy cow, what a 22. His last lap was a 22.89, which is only 100th off the fastest lap of the race, which is also his at a 22.88.
Wouldn't it be screwed up? I mean, wouldn't it be just one of the craziest things if you had MDW and Jeff Merck battling for the win when this thing's all said and done? Or like 10 laps
to
go.
You say that like that's not, like that's something that can't happen. That you could put money on that and it wouldn't even be a bad bet.
See, we were talking about soundboards. I need to find one that's got that cha-ching. I need to find that because that would be.
Well, if you're going to do the cha-ching, you need to get the one from Pink Floyd.
Yes.
The one from Money, the start of the song Money. You need to get that one. That's the cha-ching we need.
Well, according to our good buddy Dane Hopton, though, you got to watch that because you don't want to get copyrighted. He said it before. You got to watch what you say sometimes. Watch what you do. Don't want to get copyrighted, which I don't blame him. You wouldn't want to get copyrighted.
No,
something like that right there.
But it's actually just it's just a soundbite. You have to play more than a certain amount of whatever it is to get copyrighted, and it's certainly more than a second because that's all that would be. So I think you would be fine. I mean, if that were the case, half the stuff we play, we would get copyrighted for.
Probably, I wouldn't doubt it one bit.
Except for that, we got beef because that sounds like somebody I know.
Yeah, I mean, it absolutely does, and I don't think anybody has anything like that. And then if they do, tough luck. Y'all better find.
That's right.
Y'all better find some other way to make it work one way or another. But there you see them, drivers working their way. This is one of those graphics like like you like to talk about. You got the best battles going on. Flanagan and Banks. You got Cherry, Cody Knott, VP.
Yeah.
Working his way up here, trying to make something happen as well. And obviously Dustin Scruggs. I mean, literally, that thing just keeps flopping around all over the place. JD and Wood. It just flops all over the place.
Yeah, that's the thing about, oval track racing. They come and go quickly as far as how close they get to each other. You got all the way back here with Freeman and Montgomery, But that's good, though. It kind of gives us an idea of what's happening. If we keep that up a little bit, maybe we're not focusing on that particular battle, but maybe that's your favorite driver there, and he pops in and you see, all right, well, he's making a move, and you can kind of, keep up with that also. It's pretty cool. Some of these new graphics you and I work with, we've been playing around with some of this stuff a little bit.
Yeah, it's amazing right here with just some of the graphics that just works out, makes everything look fantastic, makes this and that and this and that, and just all the cool stuff, just amazing.
Yeah, gives us good information too. Helps us as broadcasters,
it really does. It makes our job a hell of a lot easier as well. So got to roll with that. You take it all day long, and any way to make your, I remember, a former boss of mine always said, make your job easier. Don't always try to work your tail off, and just try to go. Just make what you're doing easier. Don't make it harder on yourself. Work smarter, not harder. That's what I always said. And I got to be honest with you, Jim. To a certain extent, that never resonated for me, because for some reason or other, I've always took the damn hard road, and I don't know why I've always done that, but for some reason or other, I have.
Well, that's kind of like the same thing I told you right before we went on the air, and I'll share it with everybody in here. You were like, man, I don't know, I'm not going to have the energy tonight. I'm feeling kind of rough, blah, blah, blah. I said, I have no doubt once this thing gets going, you're going to find your energy, and you're going to be right back like normal, because that's who you are, because you work hard. And look at you. You already done got you a dip, now we're rolling.
Oh, I ain't got to that yet. I haven't got to that yet.
You hadn't braved that just yet, huh?
I'm still iffy about it right now.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you. But at least you've brought the energy, just like always, and we love that about you. That's the reason you're everybody's favorite redneck. You replaced Larry the Cable Guy many years ago.
Yeah, that old boy, he didn't have a chance.
No,
he never had a chance.
He didn't even know what hit him.
Larry the Cable Guy? Who the hell's Larry the Cable Guy? Old boy never had a chance out of any of that. Up front, though, Dustin Scruggs, he's got a fantastic chance. Up 11 spots. He is up in the P2 spot. Scruggs leading Jurassic now back to P2. MDW, Matthew David Wood on that hellacious charge that he has had. All the way up to third. Johnson, Sacco, that's the top 5.
Look at number 7 right here, would you?
Yeah, look at that right there, Jeff Merck.
Yeah, who's that?
Trying to slide up here,
weapon.
trying to make his way up through. Yeah, the weapon, the man, the myth, the legend. I've lost count at this point.
The weapon. I love it. Oh, I need somebody to give me a good nickname like that. I always got the stupid nicknames like, Big Jim, but Slim Jim, Yeah, I was like, I like to call a big guy Slim. Yeah, thanks for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't get the good ones. Where's Killer or something like that? I don't get the good nicknames.
I don't know if I'd want Killer. That sounds like
that may be a bit much.
We might be getting copyrighted now if we wasn't already. But
for
there
what?
you
Killer?
see Jeff. Yeah.
Who's ain't nobody got a nickname that Killer. We're good.
I'm just saying the word Killer.
Oh no. Are you kidding me? The world there? Well, you might be right. I'll leave that alone. We'll skip that. We'll find a new nickname for me that's not Killer. The Bulldog. No, I'm not a Bulldog.
You can't do the Bulldog. Adam Newton's the Bulldog.
I know. Well, that's true. How about the old man? I could be the old man.
That's up to you. I'm not gonna sit here.
Yeah, you are.
I am not going there. I am not gonna go there. Not one. No.
That's all right.
Nah,
you took me back to when I first met you. You took me back to Jimmy. I hadn't been Jimmy in 50 years.
I did very much. And I do that sometimes. I do that to where I say something like that, and then all of a sudden I go, damn, probably shouldn't have said that, and then I end up just going with it. But it is what it is.
And then earlier you put me at James.
That's true, I did.
Man, MDW, he kind of stalled out here a little bit, though, at third. I say that, and he's trying to make a move here again. But he's kind of slowed up his move to the front right here at third. Obviously all these trucks up here are fast, but he's grinding that low side. I wonder if he's gonna scuff in that front right and end up See, that's another thing. I was never a guy to damage my front right. I was always the guy that was damaging my right rear. Just, I guess, driving style, it's just that, which I really do think is cool for you and I. I think that's really cool that we have a different driving style because we have completely different perspectives on how we attack tracks, and it gives us an insight into both ways,
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. I agree with you 100% because it's, like you said, it matters. Because you got the whole different deals and everything else, like you said, and everything gives everybody a perspective. Like, you could sit here and say, okay, well, this is what you would do to burn the right rear off. Me, I'll tell you how to burn the right front off of it 9 ways to Sunday. And do a very, very good job of it too.
Right.
I've done it numerous times. And that's the cool thing, I guess. Me and you working together, the way we've been doing, Jim. Everybody gets two sides of the story. Obviously, Trevor Ashmanoff, he got two sides of the story.
He did.
Did he like mine? No. Did he like yours?
Yes.
Yeah. So there you go.
Right. Well, I tell you what, if I had a little more time and a little better skill, if I was Biggles, Dean Hopton, I'd have looked at that thing with 37 different angles on it, and I'd have figured out which way the trucks were going when they touched and what happened. But I'm not quite as skilled on the replays as he is. But I will say, I don't. Either way, clearly, if you really want to get down to it, they were both at fault to some degree because they were having a little beef there one way or the other. And because Trevor admitted that he squeezed him down a few times because he was trying to, squeeze him up. And, we got a caution here. What happened?
Oh.
Okay, that's weird. Oh, might have been Eckert. Well, that's not Eckert. I clicked on the wrong person. Let's look at Eckert. Oh.
It was Eckert.
Yeah, with a little help.
Little bit of help. Might have been the 24, Matthew Montgomery.
He did a pretty good job of drifting that thing around there. Was that Montgomery behind him?
I think it was. Might have been the 24 that tagged him. Knocked him around, knocked him sideways.
All right, let's see.
Straighten him out. May get another look at it and see. Can give us another idea and see what happened right here.
Oh, yeah. Well, all right. Let's jump back here like this. Let's go to the cockpit. So he got loose right there as we clicked in. Oh no, he got loose.
He got loose.
Yeah, he got loose.
There it is.
Man, nothing on Montgomery there. He got
Quick
loose.
News.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, nobody get me in any more trouble than I already probably am at this point.
That's right.
Leave
Stop.
it alone.
That's right. Stop it. Yeah, no, that was nothing but that's just one of them racing incidents, especially at a track like Dover. He got loose, and next truck was coming hard right behind him and got him a little bit. That happens. I don't think anybody suffered any major damage there. Looks like the back half of the field here is pitting, but the front half decided to stay out.
Absolutely. Front half decided to stay out on the racetrack. A couple of them, Flanagan. Actually, Flanagan stayed out. You got Hagan, Montgomery. Looked like he might have stayed out as well. Cody Knott, Huck Wigington, James Beard, Schumann, Mongo, a couple of other drivers. They all went on down pit road. There you see them working their way off of pit road, getting caught back up and getting ready to rock and roll real quick.
I'll tell you what, let's, sorry. Maybe we ought to pull the first stage winner in. We never did get to do that.
You beat me to it. You see already. Great minds think alike, even though we drive differently.
That's
there
right.
you go. Stage 1 winner, Jordan Durasic. Jordan, buddy, get that stage 1 win, buddy. Tell us about it.
Yeah, we have pretty good long run speed in our Shady Acres broadcasting car. It's going to be a tough one to try to get past here. Everybody's loose. Everybody's on worn tires, but we'll see. Coming here to stage 2 finish.
Jim, you got anything for
Well,
him?
I was just going to say, what do you think about the guys behind you that that went ahead and pitted there, you think your tires are going to hold out?
It'll be close.
10 laps
it
is well
depends.
probably
Yeah.
be 8 laps or so when it goes back. What you think? You think that they'll hold up for you for 8 laps?
It'll be close. It depends on how good of a jump we get and how fast the tires pass everybody initially. But we'll see. Only got about 9 laps at the finish here, and we'll see how we do.
All right. Well, good luck,
Gordon
buddy.
Dress.
Congratulations
Yes,
on
sir.
that. Congratulations on that stage win too.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're a Nighthawk, right?
What was that?
Are you a Nighthawk? You're a Nighthawk chat, right?
I don't know. I forgot what it's called. The Wheelman.
Wheelman. All right, I got you. All
Yeah.
right, good luck, buddy.
Thank you.
Try to send him on back down there. I don't want him
Put
to
him
get
in the
screwed up on a
wrong.
restart.
Put him wrong chat.
I'm over here trying to do something at the same time. I found the cha-ching. I found
Oh,
it.
there
I'm
you
trying
go.
to upload it. That way I can get it as a soundboard. Green flag back in the air. That's the Scruggs. Got around them. Wood down the inside, but might have screwed JD from trying to sweep it here
No,
tonight
no,
just
he's-
because I couldn't figure out which damn team he was in.
No, he's all right.
92 coming to 93, a 225 here tonight. JD up top, trying to work it. Scruggs on the bottom takes the lead. Now JD gets a hell of a run going into turn 1.
He did. He actually gave Scruggs a little push there. I think he wants to clear MDW and get down to the bottom because, MDW swung up to the top. So if he eases up here, he could. Oh, he's going. Whoa! What happened?
JD.
He disconnected. Did he? What in the world? I think he disconnected.
That's a jinx. That's a
Oh,
commentator's
my
jinx
God.
right there.
Did he? It had to be a disconnect, right? I think
I hope
when
that
he
ain't on us.
No, it's not on us. But when he disconnected, I think it caused a wreck, though.
Did it? There's Scruggs.
No,
Not
the caution,
sure.
The caution happened
He's
elsewhere.
back.
Is he? Where's he at?
I think JD's back.
Oh, he's back in 6th now. All right, well, let's see what happened with the wreck here. This is craziness.
Oh, there may be your wreck. Okay, that might be the whole deal of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
Good.
Good
God.
I know, right? Okay. So that was just coincidental that we were following the truck when he blinked out, and then the wreck happened. Okay. All right.
Wow.
All right, so now, just to confirm, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go click on him again. Yeah, and let's just see. He's going to click out and just disappear on us. Watch. He was going for the lead, too, when that happened. He gone. So then apparently he popped back in about 6th place. That's going to be interesting. Where are we at? We're going to go back green before this thing, before we get to the stage break, too. Damn. There he
Yeah,
is.
very good possibility it will happen.
Man,
Well, I mean,
that's-
but he's back in there. That's
yeah,
the main
that's good.
thing.
That's
but they're
good, but
gonna-
that's kind of tough, man. He was literally making a move for the lead when that happened on Scruggs. He had a run on the outside when he blinked out. God, I hate. Look, man, if you get beat on the track, even if you get wrecked on the track, okay, at least it happened on the track. I can't stand technical issues like connection issues like that, and equipment issues where you get a monitor flash out on you or something. You know what I mean? Like, it just kills me to see guys lose races over crap like that. You know, if they, like I said, even if you get wrecked on the track, at least it happened on the track. You know that. I hate that, man. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, I do too as well. I mean,
But the good news is, for those guys that did not pit and did not take tires, this caution is going to help them because it slowed the momentum down of those guys that were on those fresh tires trying to come up through the field. And now we're going to go back. It's going to be probably a 3 lap shootout, I think. Yeah,
I think that's what you're going to get, honestly.
Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be. And that's so that'll be fun. And, that really did benefit the guys who who did not pit. So there's that. All right. Well, this ought to be fun for 3 laps.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a little 3-lap dash to decide it here for stage 2, presented by the Glass Mechanic. Here for round 6 of the Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series, you got Scruggs, you got Wood, you got Sacco, you got Johnson, Jordan Jurassic back up there. Maybe he won't lag out. We won't even interview him. If he ends up winning stage number 2, I'm not even going to interview him. I do not want to cause any more issues for that number 6. Green flag back in the air. Scruggs tried to get away. Wood down there on the bottom. Remember, up 28 spots, would love to make it 29.
Hey, Wood.
With 4 to go, matter of fact, here in stage number 2. We'll see what happens right here. We'll see how all this ends up fanning out. Check them out. Up top, down low, all the way around right here off 3 and 4.
Yeah, I tell you what, MDW he's racing for the season, not for the race. He takes second here in a heartbeat and take them second place stage points. Don't get me wrong. He's going to go for the win. And, well, I tell you what, he's strong on the outside. Look at this move here. Drive it on. Oh, he drove it right on in there. Look at that. Golly. Boy, that hooked up right there, didn't he?
Very much did.
Whew.
What a drive
That
right
was
there.
strong.
We just send it is what that kid's thinking right now. MDW Matthew David Wood, full send mode, wanting to show a little bit right here. Josh Rodriguez going down the line. Caution is out. JD's going down the line as well. Goodness.
Did he wreck or was that a? So we got a caution. So that's going to end the stage. Wasn't technically over, but that's going to end the stage. So that's going to be MDW and Sacco, and so. But now JD's back in third. Ooh, man, he is in a hot mess with that blinking stuff.
I have no idea what is up out of all that. I know Josh Rodriguez, he free fell through the field.
So what
brought
happened?
Out the caution.
All right, let's see. Let's see what happened to Rodriguez here.
Rodriguez in 1.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Like he just got straight up right rear hooked.
Well, that's certainly the
left rear hook. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, right rear would be really weird. I don't know how you get in that space. That'd be a tough one to squeeze into. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at it from another angle here. Let's get down here on it a little bit and see what happened. Okay. Let's. Do we know who that was that hooked him by any chance? No, huh?
Well, we'll try it one more time. We got guys going down pit road and all kinds of cool stuff.
Well, we do have guys going. Well, all those guys that didn't pit before. Well, wait a minute now. Have we reached the stage? Yeah. Okay. So we're good. All right. Interesting, though, JD did not go down pit road. There's a couple of guys up there. Ryan, Tiny Horse stayed out. That's interesting. I wonder what that was all about. Seems like you'd pit here. Your tires are 50 laps old.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, it really depends on what the lap is as to whether or not it's going to work out. Now, I think everybody might have stayed out, got on that lap. Now, some of them actually, no, Jurassic. I mean, this is the replay right here.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Let me get back to
Jim, remember what lap we were on.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it,
well, that's
on that particular lap, they are on 100.
Yeah.
Jurassic stays out. So
anybody who pitted,
stage win.
Anybody who pitted would have lost.
Forfeited their spot. Yes.
So is that how it works? Because I've seen leagues that do both. If the caution
it's at the
comes
end of
out,
100.
Okay. So then MDW pitted and lost his spot.
Lost. Yes. He took the gamble. Wood went down pit road, and Jurassic stayed out. And right now he's got the stage 1 and stage 2. That's how Nazara's done it. Not for a while. Well, they have for a while, but at the start, Jim, what they would do is, back when I was racing,
right,
on the Monday night series, you would be in the situation where if there was a caution with like 3 to go until the stage or
Right.
something, you would have everybody asking,
Yep.
is that the stage? Is
Right.
that the stage?
Right.
Is that the stage? Is that the stage? Well, Justin White, who runs the National Cup Series, Florida Cabinet Distributors Cup Series on Wednesday nights, he goes in there and does it and says, well, stage is going to end on this lap. It doesn't make a damn if, whatever. Even if it's under caution, even if it's, whatever. So NASRA has adopted that as well because Justin White come up with that idea. And very much so,
So we're back,
should that
we're
idea
back to
happen.
green, and those guys
Yeah,
did
absolutely.
not get to pit.
And
for
we
the
got some
stage
issues
points.
back there. Wood
Oh,
back there. MDW Matthew David Wood falling through the field. Caution is
No, we got
out.
a caution, yeah. So this is
Check this out. See what happened right here. Oh, wow. Wood just got sent up the hill. Eckert.
No, it was in
Oh, that
front
was
of him.
Montgomery.
Yeah, it was in front of him, and Wood just got caught up in it. It was, it looked like it was maybe Eckert or let's see.
It was right there's Eckert. Montgomery sends it down the bottom side. Eckert sends it down there. Got very aggressive. That word I was talking about him earlier. Aggressive. And that's exactly what happened. Got aggressive on them restarts. Dove it down to the inside. Cleaned out Montgomery. Ended up sending him up into MDW Matthew David Wood. And another.
Let's see.
Old Spot presents the replay off another serve pro caution.
All right, let's see here. Look at it from this is we're riding with Eckert here. Yeah, okay. No, Eckert's up there. So that wasn't Eckert.
Well. There's the Adam Lichty get involved.
Yeah.
Meza trying to slam on the brakes as well in the 37, trying to make him available not to get involved in it. There's Josh Rodriguez and others.
Trying to figure out who
just
this
trying
was.
to get through it. It looked
Matthew
like the 12,
Montgomery.
but there you see it right there. Watch Montgomery slide down.
Oh,
goes
the
the
12
right there.
The
That is
12
Eckert
on the
right there that
bottom
got
is
him.
the one. Yeah, it was the 12. Okay,
Mhm.
it was Eckert. Okay. So Eckert, is there another 12? Well, Buzzy Mongold, huh? But that's okay. But Eckert is the 012. All right, I think you might have been on it there to start with. Let's see. One more time, riding here with Eckert. Yep, that's what it was. Drove it down in there, front end slipped up a little bit, and started that mess, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, just slid it in there just a little bit, and it is what it is. I mean, it's like I said a while ago, these restarts, it's got to get more and more and more and more aggressive.
Well, JD's got to pit here. I mean, how can he not pit? He's got 50-something lap of old tires, and he's 50 laps into a fuel run. He's got to pit.
I mean, he's one of those that's going to try to take a gamble one way or another. We're getting ready to double up for a restart.
Pitting. Wow. I mean, I don't. That's interesting, man.
He's going to chance it. Looks like
Clearly.
Jordan Rassick is going to chance it. You know what? He may actually have the money strategy out of all of it. He really might, Jim. He may
You think he's got the money strategy?
He may have the money strategy. Yeah, there it was. There it is right there. There's your money strategy right there.
Oh. You was so smooth working that in, too.
I was very much. It took me forever. I was over there trying to upload it, and I finally got it figured out one way or another.
You know what?
So
You know what we
hopefully
need
the
to do
fans
right
like it
here?
out there.
You know
Oh,
what we need-
yes.
Yes, we do. We do
Yes.
right here. Let's do it.
Yes, that will give me time to try to find my tobacco, folks.
There you go.
Wherever you're at, watch it on your computer, on your TV, your smart TV, your iPad, your iPhone, your Android, or hell, even if whatever. You're watching on your baby's iPad. Crank it up. Here tonight for the concerns of Police 5 Truck Series here with Nashville. sounds from Dover International Speedway here tonight. The NASCAR 360 Racing Network. Redneck announcer Jake Reeves, good buddy Chip Cunningham alongside is Dane Hagen leading them here tonight at Dover. And boy, I'm telling you, this whole, the whole pit strategy and everything. I mean, literally, this sucker has flipped over 9 ways Sunday.
Yeah, I am really curious as to what JD's doing, and I mean he's slipping back now, and you got to believe that the next one that happens, he's going to pit. I'm not surprised he's slipping back. I don't know. I would love to be inside his brain to know what that was the thought process there. The guy's a good race car driver, so I'm sure he had a plan. I just don't know what it was.
We'll see what. You never know. You never know. Hell, he might get a podium, and then maybe you can ask him about it, Jim. Who knows? We'll see what happens out of it.
If he gets a podium, then all I can say is, well, whatever you did worked. So.
Yeah, but you can ask him why he did it.
That's true. We get a little insight there. Speaking of that, look who's running third right there. The weapon himself. He has weaponized into second place now. Right on the battling for it anyway. There he goes.
I'm going for the lead right here.
He is going for the lead, especially with Hagen pushing up like that.
How about that? The weapon, Jeff Merck, trying to go for this lead anyway, shape, fashion, and form. Yeah. And there you go. I mean, I called it a while ago.
Oh, no, he's wrecked.
Jim. Oh, wow.
Well, he didn't get a lot of damage there, but holy cow, man. No caution. Oh, my goodness. No, come on now.
You don't know what you're going to get when you tune into the NASCAR 360 Racing Network. You have no idea what you're going to see. None at all.
Oh, man, he got screwed. I'm going to go with screwed. No caution there, and now he's in the pits with damage, and that could end his – no, now the caution comes out. Oh, because other people crashed afterwards. Let's see what happens.
Why don't you just tell us how you really feel, Jim?
I don't know. Look, I mean, he was a single car incident, but so was this, and this brought out a caution because he stopped. If Merck would have stopped, he would have brought the caution out. But he didn't stop. He saved it, and no caution. That's an iRacing thing. I mean, it's not like, it's not like somebody's up there. Or, well, I guess somebody is up there that could push the buttons, but that's another story. Anyway, I don't want to get myself fired by race control.
We got beef.
Well, I just look. Where did it happen at? Let me see. I'm gonna go back and look at it as soon as I can find it.
I will say this. You ain't the first one that's had beef with race control.
It's not. Look, it's not about. It's not that necessarily. Who was he racing when he spun? Hagen, right? Yeah, Hagen. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here. Okay. So, okay. So let's see. He came up. Okay, it was on him. He came up. Hagen moved to the wall to try to get out of the way.
Good Lord, though. Tristan Bruce almost got smack dab in the middle of it. Had a catch fence motorsport sandwich out of that whole deal.
So while that was going on, though, this happened. So Merck's over there shooting across the infield, right? And then this happened. Wood. So we got 3 guys off the track right here. A 3-car incident should bring out a caution.
But it's off the track.
Still, though, 3 cars involved. I don't know. I always thought, anyway. What do I know? I'm an announcer. I'm not race control. I don't get paid to do that. I have no idea what I'm doing. Because clearly I would have thrown a caution right there. But anyway, nevertheless, the incident itself was, do you see it any different? That was absolutely on Merck, right? You agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he did that to
At
himself.
risk of
for
having
sure.
Miss Dawn out there getting mad at me,
Well,
yes,
look,
absolutely.
truth is the truth. I mean, it is. I mean, look, man, I'm a straight shooter. I'll tell you like it is. If I see it your way, and I think it's your way, I'm gonna tell you that. If I see it the other way, I'm gonna tell you that too. That's who I am. I'm gonna look at it one more time though, just to make sure. But I'm pretty sure that. Let's see, where is he at? That's Tristan Bruce. Now I can't find it because I'm blind. How are we doing on? We still got the lights on. We're all right. So where's JD at? Did he pit? Just for curiosity's sake. If he didn't pit,
yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Okay, good. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find it anyway. We're good. Go back up here. But yeah, I mean that's unfortunate for Merck. That was on him. He drifted up the track, and it appeared that Hagan did what he could to get out of the way, short of lifting. I mean, he didn't let off, but he certainly took it out to the wall to try to stay off of him. So I won't hang any of that on him for sure. But here we go, back to green. Look who's up front.
I'm just now looking at some of the live chat. The white truck that we were talking about, the squeeze between the fence and that one that was parked over there, and that was Brandon Schumann. So got to give him a shout out to that one as well. Shady Acres out there in the live chat. There's a white post wanting something about us calling a Bristol race on Saturday night.
You and I?
Apparently.
Well, if the money's right, I might be interested. My wife's gonna be going to Dickens on the Strand, and so I'm available. What about you?
Hey, if it don't affect the Alabama-Georgia game, we'll see. And
right.
if the money's right. And if the money is right as well. Ethan Eckert, though, leads. Bruce second. Hagan third. Then you got James Beard. Haven't talked about him all night. He's sitting up in fourth. Dustin Scruggs in fifth.
Hey,
Luke Smith coming at the
there
front.
he is. Look. Go.
Up there sixth. He's up here in this mix. Matt Cherry, Buzzy Mongo, David Flanagan, Toddy Orseride Johnson. That's the top 10. There's JD right behind Johnson
and right in front
company,
of MDW.
Sitting at 11. So, yeah, and MDW. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord have mercy. The next 100 laps, I have no idea how this is all going to work out. No idea.
I know, and you know that we probably are not. Oh, Merck is a lap down, isn't he? Is he? Yeah, he's first car lap down, isn't he?
Well, he would love a caution.
Yeah, he would. I tell you what, I wouldn't count him out if he gets one. Yeah, but the fact that caution drug out like that hurt him bad, Because if that caution comes out there, he stays on the lead lap, and he didn't really get a lot of damage on that incident, I don't think. I mean, I definitely have opinions, and there's a lot of times I'm wrong. Ain't no doubt about it, But that's what makes me passionate. I'll tell you what.
Say you got beat. No,
I don't really. I don't look. Man, I am not race control. I would not want to be in that position. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been asked to do it. I've been offered good money to do it, and I won't do it. I don't want to do it.
Eckert.
Oh, Eckert.
Pit road. Leader going down pit road. Ethan Eckert.
Why?
Coming down the pit right here with 100 to go. Jim, the past couple of full races, with not necessarily full races, but like running on the fuel tank that they're running on, it's kind of hard. You can't go 100 laps.
When did he pit? I didn't think he'd been that long. I don't think this is gonna show him in the pits now, so it's not gonna give it to me. Yeah.
94.
No, was he on that list right there?
I on my end, I'm seeing that he put it on lap 94 the first time, and now we're on 128. So,
well, he shouldn't be out of gas. That's so weird. I'm dying to know what that was all about. Well, he's certainly
This
won a
whole
lap
night's
down.
been weird at this point.
Well, he's a lap down now for sure, pitted right out of the lead. You know, it's not like you cut down tires in iRacing that I've ever seen. That'd be the only you know what I mean? Like that'd be something that could happen in real life that would cause you to pit out of the lead. But we don't really get cut down tires in iRacing.
Boy, that would be nice.
Well,
that would be something.
It would be crazy, wouldn't it?
Steve Myers and everybody, if you ever do watch this broadcast, please God, just out of nowhere, cut down tires in this. I mean, that would be crazy. Run over some debris out there on a track or something like that. Put cut tires in there because Jim, I've never seen a cut tire.
No,
I've never experienced a cut tire on iRacing.
No, I haven't either. But if you think about it, they're kind of working in that direction. They started to bring the marbles in, and like in road racing, the debris that gets on the track and stuff like that. It's getting more and more. We're headed in that direction. It probably won't be that many years before we've got realistic debris that truly can cause cut down tires, which would be crazy. Really be cool. I mean, the more realistic it is, the better, MDW trying to get under, who is that, Beard? Yeah, it's Beard. Look at Buzzy Mongol back there, man. Buzzy's having a good run tonight.
Remember Buzzy got Buzzy got caught up in that big wreck earlier on.
Yeah.
When Wood and Eckert had their little hissy fit. Which mind you about that, Wood and Eckert, they may still have a little bit of beef on how they had going on. Caution out on the Speedway.
Let's see what happens.
Certainly going to change some things, and that's going to let Jeff Merck get back on the lead lap.
Yeah, he's still in. Yep, sure is. So,
Robbie Richards?
So Richards shows that he had I don't see what happened, but he's got a meatball. Let's see if we can, let's see. Let's see if it was him. Oh, just lost it. Looks like he got loose there and it dove down to the inside. Oh.
And we heard.
He that tore the motor up. Look, he's done.
Mm-hmm. And remember, we talked to Stage 1 and Stage 2 winner presented by the Glass Mechanic, Jordan Jurassic. He said these guys have been loose here tonight. Everybody's been loose. Everybody's been trying to hold on to them every which way that they can. There it is, guys getting loose, trying to hold on to them as much as they can. We got guys going down pit road, a couple of them. Beard, Osborne, Meza, Sacco, Rodriguez, Banks. Down pit road, Merck gets the lucky dog, gets back on the lead lap. Adam Newton, Richards, Shepard, all these guys going down pit road. We're going to take a pit stop with them. And we'll be back here at Dover right after this commercial break. Don't go anywhere, y'all. Getting ready for a restart here at Dover for the A's Lawn Landscaping 200. Yes, if any of you were wondering, for some reason or other, I'm starting to kind of feel a little bit better. Not as great as I was, but way before the stump bug hit. But I'm starting to get a little bit better. Trying to motor it on and get through this bad boy with Bruce up front with Scruggs, Hagen, Dade Hagen at 39. What a run this would be for the 39. Slide up here, get him a podium, possibly a win. And Matt Cherry, there's MDW. Matthew David Wood has been wrecked numerous times here tonight. Honestly, Jim, Wood has. I mean, honestly, has got wrecked so many times. Wood is going places, and he is the freshest tires out of everybody in the top 5.
He is, yes, and he is. He's actually the freshest tires in the top 8. So, he's strong. I mean, he's been once he got up there, he was strong up there. He got in that little incident again, found the fence and worked his way back up again. We got some guys moving around back here a little bit. Buzzy Mongold, he's hanging in there. His tires are getting a little old, though. He's on about 50 lappers here, getting pretty close to it. Good run for Buzzy, though. I've known Buzzy for a while. We were in a GT3 league together, I don't know, a year and a half ago or something like that, maybe. And I was surprised when I saw him here, when I first came in here. He got that very distinctive voice, He
does. He does. He's got that voice that 100% who you're talking to.
Oh yeah, absolutely, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Second you hear it, it's him, which is kind of cool to have that unique of a voice,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and that's a big deal. To be honest with you, that's a big deal. When somebody knows you or them or anything like that, that is a big, big deal.
Well, I'd say I'm commentating with somebody who's kind of like that too. Just so you know.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. It means a lot. That really does. It means a lot.
There ain't a whole lot of Jake Reeves in the world, let me tell you. They may have some other people that share that name with you, but yeah. You are definitely a unique character. There is no doubt about that.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we'll just go ahead and go with it. We'll go with it.
No, it's absolutely good. I mean, being unique is great. Are you kidding me? Nobody wants to be, just another old, run-of-the-mill person.
I'm just being myself. That's what I've always been. And shout out to some people that there's some people out there that think this is a gimmick.
I knew it was coming. Yep. No,
there's
trust
some
me,
people
folks.
out there they have said that this is a gimmick.
This is as real as it gets. I talked to him offline, and we talk about different things. This is 100% real. He is exactly the same off the air as he is on the air. Only difference is his energy level cranks up just a little bit. Other than that, and he will voice more of his beefs off the air than he does on. Other than that, he's the same guy. I promise you.
Thank you very much. I agree 100% with what you said, just because, obviously, I mean, it's true. So if any of you out there that think that this is a gimmick about what I talk about, we got beef. It ain't no gimmick. Caution's out, though. Third full caution. Plus Spot presents at replay. Adam Newton, see what happens. Get sideways. Get a little loosey-goosey once again, baby. Boys, these old boys getting loosey-loosey all the way around this place.
Yeah, he was on fresh tires, too. He had pitted on lap 132. So he only had 10-lap old tires and lost it there. Who's that going to put back on the lead lap? Is that going to be Eckert that gets back on the lead lap?
Very good possibility. Could be Ethan Eckert, he's the first one lap down. So
that's
Ethan Eckert, who made that pit stop a second ago.
No, he ain't pitted. Has he?
Well, I mean, he did. Remember, he pitted from the lead.
Oh, yeah. On not lap 94, though. That's still a ways back now. But But the good news is he can pit here. Once he gets his lap back, he'll have freshies. He's going to be at the end of the line either way. And that could be trouble, him being back on the lead lap. He's fast, and he's aggressive. As we see a bunch of guys coming down, Freeman decided to stay out with, what has he got, 30-lap old tires? Yeah, 30-lap old tires. Tiny Horse stayed out.
Smith.
Tiny Horse stayed out with pretty old tires. JD stayed out.
Hagen's still out there. Dane Hagen, the 39 still ain't went in. He pitted on lap 89. James Beard, he pitted.
His tires are as old as I am. That's saying something, let me tell you. Cody not too. Cody's out there on some ancient tires.
Same set of tires, more or less, that Dane Hagen's got.
No,
Both
them
of them pitted on lap
things are
89,
so old, they're unpetrified.
First one on the freshest ones, those MDW. Matthew David Wood beats them all off pit road with Scruggs, Carey, Montgomery, and Smith.
Well, no, MDW didn't take tires. Look, he only got a 7-second pit stop. He didn't take tires.
There you go.
So he just topped her off with fuel. But he still got, what is his tires? 100. No, we don't. Where did he stop for tires? That was been. I can't remember now. I want to say. Didn't he stop in the 130s back when we had that caution? I think he did. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. I think he did.
His tires aren't that old then. So let's see. Did Eckert is Eckert in pit road now? No, he is not. But he is back on the lead lap. Oh, it shows he did pit. Okay. All right. Looks like he took 2 tires, maybe. Let's take a look here and see what this thing says. Well, he's not going to show him because he's too far back.
Well, one thing's for certain, Jim, we've learned this here tonight, and we pretty much learned this every single time we call here with the, with Nazra. We have no idea how this is going to turn out. I've said it before 9 times out of 10. We have no idea how this is going to turn out. We're like fans at this point. We're just along for the ride.
We still got 75 laps to go, I mean, really, 78 or whatever it is. But, I mean, there's still a lot of race left, man. You think about what happened in the first 75 laps of this thing.
A whole lot. And, folks, if you are just now joining us, you have missed a lot. And if this is your first time coming across the NASRA 360 Racing Network, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to get into some of this great racing that you see in here tonight, get with Bray LaBeouf and Cody Knott, get yourself signed up, and see if you can handle some of the best that the North American Sim Racing Association has to offer. Green flag once again. They worked their way through 3 and 4 with Freeman, Jurassic, Tiny Horse, Hagen, and Schumann, and Cody Knott falling through the field big time. Caution is out once again.
Cody Knott got in trouble there. Oh, he got a little bit of help there. Yeah, who was that? You have any idea who that was?
Not sure, but hell, they had a parking lot right there at the start-finish line as well.
Yeah, I'm going to show that aspect of it here in a second. Let's see.
But I am curious who got him. Matt Cherry, possibly, in the 45? Yes, and then Cherry got tagged by Flanagan.
Blown up. Yeah, look at this. Look at this mess here. I don't think it's over either, huh? No, nobody else. I love when some of them just pile in sometimes.
Yeah,
that's Flanagan right there, huh? Yeah, that's Flanagan.
Well, Jim, that's what we call ARCA braking.
That's about right. Oh, I love the ARCA car, man, but I can't run them officials. Them no caution, the way they drive, it's so easy to get just tore up. Who's got a black flag there? Hagen's got a black flag. Why would Hagen have a black flag? That's not a meatball. What's going on with that?
Not sure, but Hagen is going down pit road. Maybe speeding on pit road, some shape or form.
Maybe. I don't know. That's it's going to be interesting to see something. Man, that was a hot mess there.
We love it. We
I
love the
mean,
content, Jim. We love the
no, we
content.
do. We do love the content. I love a little drama here and there, But there's a part of me that likes to see some good green flag. One thing I like to see at least once in a race is a round of green flag pit stops. That's not going to happen here tonight, I don't think. Where we're at in the race and everything, I don't see it happening. But I love a good crash. I even said it last week. Probably got myself in trouble when I said I don't want to see somebody go on their roof, but it sure does make for good content. So yeah, I do kind of. But
You got that last week.
yeah, no, that's what I said. I mean, but I like to see a good crash. It makes for good content. People tune in. They like to see wrecks. They like to see a little drama every now and then. But a good green flag run with a set of green flag pit stops in there at some point is nice too.
Yeah, I mean,
Curtis Banks got him a meatball. He's in trouble, man. Oh, that's from the engine blow up deal, huh? Wasn't that him that hit the wall earlier and blew his motor up?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe it was. There's been a lot of them had their engines blown tonight. I will say this, Jim. I mean,
Trevor,
we got, we still got a long way to go here in this race. But your take so far of the race here this evening?
No, I mean it's good racing, man. This is Dover. I fully expected this. I'm not surprised at all. This is Dover, man. It's a tough track to drive, man. It takes a lot of skill to get around here. Easy to get your truck loose, and once you do, with this surface, it'll spin you right into the wall. Good racing. I mean, I love it. This is good stuff. I love Dover.
Yeah, like I said, I love racing here. I love watching races here. I mean, just you can't beat just the action here. And like I said earlier, it's a straight up shame, literally a shame. This is the all-star race for NASCAR. And don't even get me started on the whole NASCAR deal at this point, because it would be literally a 30-minute beef out of all of this. Green flag back in the air, 153 and 225 down. Freeman, Jurassic. Remember, Jurassic won stage 1 and stage 2, presented by the Glass Mechanic. He's up here trying to go for a clean sweep here tonight.
We got a caution already.
And we got a caution on the Speedway.
Flanagan?
Another serve pro caution. Absolutely running over the Bulldog, Adam Newton.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh, wow.
I'm not too sure what I think about that at this point. I like Flanagan, but I wonder if he knows there's a pedal to the left as well. Not just that little one that goes up and down. They got one that's kind of a sideways pedal right next to it. You can use that at some point in time, like maybe right there. I don't know. He didn't seem like he tried to brake there.
Well, it seems to me like the Jack Shack crew's the ones causing some issues here tonight, but that's just me though. Flanagan causing some issues. Astronaut, which is a 50-50 between me and you on that one.
Either way, they were both had been back and forth prior to that. So, that wasn't just a single incident. That had been some back and forth a little bit going up to that. So either way, they were both involved. But I don't know. That just seemed, again, that happens. Somebody gets loose in front of you, you kind of bump them. But it just didn't seem like he hit the brake there, if he hits the brake, maybe he doesn't get involved in that, anymore. But he kind of just, it looks like maybe he lifted, but it just, pushed him on around. I don't know. I'm not hanging a big bunch of blame on Flanagan there, but just seemed like he might have could have kept his truck out of that a little better.
I will say this though, the one thing about this, I think the one group that's really getting hosed at all this is the fans at home that's watching it. here on the Dazzler 360
Yeah.
Racing Network. I mean,
Yeah,
Jim.
quick,
I mean,
quick
we
cautions
talked about
suck.
it.
Yeah, quick cautions suck.
Yeah.
For sure, no doubt.
Well, yeah. I mean, cautions back to back to back to back to back. The fans want to see some good, clean, hard green flag racing. That's what they're wanting to watch. They want to see racing. They don't want to see cautions every 5 seconds. They want to see action, but at the same time, they want to see green flag action.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've called several races at Dover, and this is just one of those tracks, man. There's certain tracks that breed this kind of racing, especially when there's a lot of cars out there. This would be a different story if this was a 20-car field, but it's not, and that's a good thing. But when you got 36 cars out there, this crap happens. I almost said it.
Easy now, killer.
I didn't know. See, what now? Who's gonna get us? You gonna get us? You gonna be the one that gets us? Whatever you call it, net coded or whatever, whatever that was. I forgot.
Fired.
Well, that too. Well, there's that. That's a different kind of net code there. Man.
Oh,
look, we got other people in the dadgum chat trying to hire us, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's something I probably wasn't expecting. I'm not sure what Brady and Cody might think.
Yeah, I
about
know,
that,
right? Well, we don't work on Saturday nights with them. We're not stepping on nobody's toes.
Brian Chew out there in the live chat. The only gimmick is Alabama getting free passes every year. Let's remember the door banging download from last year. Here we go with that. I should have saw that one coming. Go figure. Flanagan taking someone out again. Wow, 3 per week. I mean, boy, we got some beef out there in that live chat by some of these old boys, though. We got another serve pro caution.
Oh, my God. Isaac Bevan this time. What happened here? Well, there you go. We'll look at it again.
Well,
we don't have anything else to do.
Yeah, why not?
Well, that's probably. I don't know that I could have picked a worse camera angle than that. I might have been able to, but I don't think so. Let's try this one. See what happens. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Well, I take that back. I could pick a worse camera angle. I'm gonna go back to the leaders here. We'll just do that. Hopefully they'll bang these out real quick. Just skip a lap or two and rush through these things. I do hate it for the fans though, because this is when it gets like this. This is when you start scanning your phone and just not paying attention and that's unfortunate because we've got a lot of good potential for a lot of great racing out here still. We got a lot of good drivers up here in the top 15. Got a few guys pitting. Well, of course, Flanagan's pitting. Yeah, I don't know. So got a little beef out there, huh?
Yeah, I mean, there's beef out there in the live
who's
chat.
Asking me about the Tuesday Flyers. What's the Tuesday Flyer? I know what he's talking about. He's talking about the Endurance Series. I do not.
Yes.
I do not, but I will. We could probably try to get one and get it up before the end of the broadcast. I'm actually, and I probably shouldn't say this because as big of an ass as I am, there'd probably be some people just show up just to cheer against me. But I'm actually thinking about racing Tuesday night. If it wasn't, I believe it's Imola. If it wasn't Imola, I probably would already be signed up and committed, but I am not a huge fan of Imola. But I am seriously considering racing Tuesday night just for the heck of it.
Imola?
Yeah, it's at Imola, so I don't know. I'm not a huge Imola fan. I kind of struggle around there a little bit, but it's not my favorite track. But I'm running out of time to be able to race on Tuesday because I got new series starting up in January again. I'm back on Tuesday nights working, so I got a couple of maybe 1 or 2 more chances to do this on Tuesday, and I want to get in on it just because Nazar's got it going on with that Tuesday night series, endurance GT3 series. So I want to be able to participate in that. So I'm gonna try to get out there Tuesday and see if I can have some fun.
I'll tell you what, I just sent you the flyer.
You're a good man. I don't care
So
what I've
you
said
should
about
be
you
good
in
to
the
go
past.
on that one.
Just send it to me privately or in the bubble chat.
Privately.
Okay. You did?
I thought I did.
No, you didn't. No. Last message I got was from Cody telling me I was fired. No.
Oh,
Not
Lord,
really.
actually, no.
Not really. He
There
hadn't
it goes.
said
I
that
sent
yet.
2 of them on accident. iPad was being crazy. Green flag back in the air, Jurassic. Freeman, side
these
by
two.
side. Schumann, Kermit the Frog, and Tristan Bruce up here smack dab in the middle of it. Everybody's, for the most part, clean and green, working their way through the turn 3 and 4 area. Now Freeman gets away, trying to get away any way he can. JD, no! Kermit the Frog spinning off of 4. Schumann
no.
spun with him and costed us that again. Serve pro caution.
Golly. Man, we was just getting some fired up action going there too, man. Oh, yeah, he lost it. I don't think anybody got into him either. I think that was all Kermit there. I'll take 30 looks at it because we ain't got nothing else to do. Although, well, actually, I do have something else to do, but I got to.
Well, I mean, we'll look at it right here, see what happened here. Schumann slides up.
Right.
I mean,
So
gets tight.
Who's the 52?
Brandon Schumann, 52.
Right.
I mean, he just gets tight right
We're
there,
gonna-
slides up
we're
off
gonna
of
do
4. We've
this
seen it
again.
a couple times here tonight,
We're
but drivers just getting tight and sliding up.
Yeah, he did slide up a little bit. Yep. Yeah, that's do that one more time. Same thing again. No, we'll just do this here. Let's look at it from here. No, see, that's a net. Did that look like a net code to you from that angle? Look at that. I don't know that they touched, man. Yeah, they didn't touch.
No,
They didn't touch.
that's a net coder.
Yeah, for sure. They didn't touch. All right. Let me see if I can get that Tuesday image up here real quick. Yeah, apologize, folks, for it's going to just pop up on the screen because that's the only way I can do it. At least that's the only way I know how to do it.
That'll be all right. We'll make her work one way or another.
I'm not Mr. Biggles.
Dean Hopton.
No, he's the man, All right, let's see. We'll make it a little bigger here. Drag it over here in the middle. There we go.
Yes, sir. There it is. This Tuesday night, Imola, which is Autodrome, more or less. That would be for some of us rednecks who does not know what.
Autodromo Internazionale Enzo di Dino Ferrari. That's as close as I can get, folks, for you right there. Dino Ferrari, for those of you who do not know, was Enzo Ferrari's son who passed away, I believe, at a pretty, I don't want to say young age, but I think he was like a teenager or something. I believe that was Ferrari's son, and I believe that this track was named after him. It's obviously in Italy. And Imola's a great track. It's just not a favorite of mine just because I don't get around there too good. But I may show up and race that. I really want to. I'm kind of like you. The nights I don't work, my wife likes to spend some time together, so I may have to ask for special permission. And sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't, But I would like to. I love racing GT3s, so I do like road racing. So I may try to show up and have some fun. And any of you that don't like me and want to sign up just so you can come punt me, I'll be there. Come out there and wreck me. Find me. Chase me down. I'll be at the back. I'm easy to find.
Well, we certainly would love to have you. It will be a pretty good one, to say the least. Dean Hopton will be on production, Wesley Outland and myself will be on the call
Now
at
that ought to be
Imola.
interesting by itself. The two of you calling a road race. That's I want to tune in just for that alone. I really do. You and Wesley.
Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Freeman Jurassic. Will we be able to get us a green flag run in?
Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's get 25 or 30 in here at least.
Schumann was able to get back up there. He's up there in the 6th spot. And check out Raul Meza right here. Raul Meza never won with the North American Sim Racing Association. Raul Meza could damn well get himself something. Never mind. I'm not even going to go there.
Man,
I'm done.
We need a commentator curse soundboard. That's what we need. We need a commentator curse soundboard because play your little trombone thing you do or whatever, because that right there, you hit that one right on the head. Play it because you should. Yes, that's exactly right.
I feel bad.
Man, the wife just walked in, my lovely wife. She's a good person. She walked in, types a message on her phone, and shows it to me and says that she's going to be busy Tuesday night, and I have permission to race.
Hey, boy. So
there you go. So now all I got to do is actually find some time to practice so I don't completely make a fool out of myself. But so was Meza – I don't think Meza was the first one involved in this, though. I believe
Devin Painter getting involved.
He got pounded, man, by somebody.
There's Buzzy getting involved as well. Numerous drivers getting involved.
Yeah, let's see what happened, though, from Jump Street here. Let's see. Let's look at the chopper angle. Actually, who is that red and black truck? Who's the 12? Oh, that's
Buzzy. No, that's Eckert.
Oh, that was Eckert again? Oh. Well, now it makes me want to ride on board with him because he's aggressive. So now I want to see if he might have brought that on. Just nothing against Eckert. I don't know him, but I know he's aggressive. So, I believe he did. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go one step further here. We're going to go find the nose cam on his. Did I say nose? I think that does. All right. So let's go there, and then we're going to go here. What you think?
So Eckert was the one that got into it.
Yeah. Did he get into him? Or was it just I don't know. I want to say well, if he did, it was light. I mean, it wasn't obvious, you know what I mean? Like he didn't smack him or nothing for sure. Oh, let's see. Who else? Who was that he spun? That was Raul Meza. All right, let's do this. Let's try this one. We're going to do this one and see if we can find something here. Where's Meza at? Oh, let's do it right. Hold on. Here we go. And then Meza. I don't think he touched him, man. What do you think?
I mean, very good possibility out of that. Man. It's just tough.
If it was light. You know, I mean, he could have just took the air off of him and caused him to spin. You know, I mean, it was close, but I don't know. I'd have a hard time saying he, you know, like just throwing it out there that he run him over or anything like that for sure. But
I'll say this, I'm not talking good about any of these other drivers up here at the front. I will not do it at this point. I'm not talking good about anybody because if I do, somehow or another,
we got to get
will jinx.
We got to get a commentator's curse thing, man. That's so. Oh, it's so funny. But it's not. But it is.
Green flag back in the air. Will we be able to get us a green flag run in?
Oh, there's no doubt we won't, but we're going to try.
Well, we'll see what happens. Freeman and Jurassic have been battling it out for this lead.
Yes, for
Bruce
like
smack
30
dab in the middle
caution
of this
laps.
as well. Yeah, I mean, and Sacco right there with him is Blanchard as well, front five, trying to separate themselves from the rest of the field. Jurassic up top, making it happen
Ooh.
and getting away and sliding right in there was Freeman. And we getting a lap in. Here we come off turn number 2.
Oh, look at Tristan Bruce turn that thing to the bottom right there.
Uh-oh.
Don't say that.
Well, I just meant, Tristan's sliding up through here and making some hayway is what I was getting at, though.
Yeah, but when I hear uh-oh
Jim.
at this point, I don't even know what number caution we're on. I don't even want to know. Well, maybe I do want to know. 11 lead changes, 16 cautions. Oh, my God, I didn't want to know that after all.
Well, so far we got some green racing out here on the racetrack.
Shut up? Talk good about somebody, would you?
No, I said I wasn't going to a while ago. I don't want to jinx anybody.
Oh,
then you got to think about it. What the hell am I going to talk about?
Some of these guys have been involved in 3 or 4 incidents tonight, and they're still running up there,
Well, Wood, Kermit the Frog, Luke Smith, Montgomery's been involved in some stuff. Buzzy up there in the top 10 as well, Matt Cherry. So,
Tiny Horse was involved in a little, I think, earlier too. I've done lost count of who was involved in
Isaac
what.
Bevan?
Yeah. Has James Beard been involved in one, or has he just been riding around up there in the front all night? Oh,
I think he's been very quiet.
Back.
He's been taking his time.
Bruce?
Tristan Bruce.
Yeah, he's way dropped off. What happened there?
Wow, something up with the 3 of Tristan Bruce. Just jumped to the top side. Everybody went around him. Something amiss on number 3.
Oh, no, he's wrecking.
But he's getting sideways. He's wrecking. He's trying to hold it. He saved it. Thank God almighty, we are still green.
He's got a problem, though, man. That truck something's wrong, man. He's driving it like it's got a cut-down tire. I know we don't have that in here, but, man, the way that thing is – when did he pit last? Lap 150. Okay, that ain't – no, he got but probably 10 green flag laps on them tires right now. What in the world? Did he get hit or something?
And now he goes around, and the caution is out for Tristan Bruce in the 3.
He had to have an incident somewhere, man. I don't see anything. I'm just trying to see where everybody started passing him at and see if I can figure out what happened. All right, let's just take a look from here and see what happened. Probably not from that angle.
You see Tristan. Let's see what he does right here. This was a lap before it.
Well, I just went to the place before it happened just so that I can see if we can figure out what happened. All right, he's good.
I'm not sure Freeman might have got into it and might have given him a little bit of tailgate damage.
Oh, right there.
Here.
Oh, right there. Look.
Oh,
okay. He hit the fence.
Yeah,
okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He tore the rear end of it up. Okay. Yeah. Well, the way he was driving it, it was it clearly looked like something had happened to the truck, so yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, to be honest, I wasn't really paying attention to so we got a couple of takers here on pit road, but not too many. Where are we at here? We're at 178. Oh, we're definitely inside the pit window here. These guys can make it. These guys can make it from here, tires and everything.
Yep, and a couple of them's going to take that opportunity to get them 4 freshies, fill it up full of fuel.
45 laps. We've seen them run way past 45 laps on tires tonight for sure. So, yeah, we're going to I guarantee you, no way they don't change tires here because they're going to the end from here. Why do I not see those cars jacking up? Am I blind? Because I don't see those cars going up on jacks. Well, at the time says they did. All right, so it's yeah, they did.
Close enough.
Yeah, well,
Next
usually you
Sacco.
can see it, but
Next Sacco, James Beard, Luke Smith, Matthew David Wood, Chris Blanchard, the top 5. We're going to step away, take a break. Bring you back here for the A's Lawn and Landscaping 200 here tonight at Dover.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantel, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
Double wide, baby. Here we go. Next Sacco back for a restart. Getting down to the nitty gritty. It's down pretty much to survival at this point. Jim, that's basically what it is right here, is just survival. If you can survive here tonight at Dover, you've got a damn good shot of finishing top 10, top 5, or even winning.
it's crazy to me how many guys are up here that were involved in accidents. I mean, we obviously had the Luke Smith incident earlier where we got the beef going. We got MDW's been involved in at least 3 or 4 things. It's just crazy. JD here, he's back up here running good, man. This is, I tell you what, if we just get a stretch here, these guys are fired up. They're ready to race. You can just tell. Look at this pack up here, would you? This is for the lead, too.
Here we go, baby. James Beard up here. Remember, you win and you are in to the season 11 of the C.O.P.S playoffs. And Beard's going to take it all the way to the house. Kermit the Frog right behind him. Pitted on lap 162. Perfect prime position for him. But he's not on the freshest tires. Jordan Durasic is. Pitted on lap 179. Here they come. Beard slides up. Puts the block. MDW Matthew David Wood side by side with Luke Smith, Kermit the Frog. It's Sacco and Durasic. Mentioned Durasic on the freshest of tires right there behind them as well as they work their way into 3.
Yeah, JD's on good tires right there. That's going to probably pay him some good dividends down the road here. He just needs to play it cool and let them tires, come in for him and let those other tires start to slip away a little bit and save his stuff. Because he's on the long run now. He's on that path to go to the end of this race. So look at Wood. See if he can. Yeah, Beard kind of came down there a little bit to make sure he didn't get a lot of room there.
James Beard really putting some pressure on Wood. Him and Wood, meaning Beard. Both of them pitted on 154. We got door banging coming off of 2 down into 3. If Wood had the run, Beard has to give way.
Well,
to
Beard bounced off the wall.
Wood.
I think Beard bounced off the wall.
Bouncing it off the wall, but still the door banging commenced. Jurassic smacked down behind him. And MDW Matthew David Wood takes the lead here tonight at Dover, up 29 spots. Remember, had his own probation. He had the EOL penalty at the start of the race.
Let's see.
Check it out one more time. This is a replay. Let's see if Beard did hit that wall. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He got all. That's exactly what happened there. Yeah. I thought so. Yeah. Well, that's got MDW out front now. Let's see. Like you said, he's not on the freshest of tires, although he's not bad. He's he pitted on, well, they're 40 laps old, but the reality is that's probably 20 laps or less green flag on those tires right now with the string of cautions that we've had. So those tires are not that bad.
Yeah, but Jim, if you think about it, with Wood, he was on older tires, and he was out running guys that were on newer tires.
Oh yeah, well,
I mean, he's done that in this race as well. I don't think it really matters what kind of tires he's got on that thing.
I mean, he's one of those guys. I mean, he's fast, man. It's impressive to watch the stuff that he does. I mean, he was up 17 spots in less than 10 laps, man. I mean, he's so fast. How old is he? He's a young guy, right? I mean, like 20, something like that?
I don't even think he's 20. I don't even think he's made it that far yet.
Oh, wow.
And one thing we do need to mention, though, Jim, as we are at lap 194, 225, there's 30 minutes left in this race.
Oh.
That's something we need to be thinking about because they could end up being on a time limit depending on if we get a boatload of cautions right here later on in this race, later on meaning in the next 25 laps. If cautions starting to pop off 9 ways to Sunday and we kind of get back to what we was doing, possibility we could be racing against the clock here.
What is the maximum time? Oh, who is that right there? That was Tiny Horse got a little loose there, right? Almost looks like he hit the apron and got a little squirrely there. Which this is not
Tiny Horse down on the bottom.
This is not a track that you want to get transition between the apron and the track. It's a pretty steep transition around those turns, and also different surfaces. You go from concrete to asphalt. That'll get you in a hot mess quick.
Yeah, very much could. I mean, this place is it's very, very treacherous, and it has shown here this evening for the A's Lawn Landscaping 200. Wood still with the lead. Jurassic now on the freshies. Here he comes to the inside. Jordan Jurassic, one stage one. He won stage two. He wants to win the race as well. Started on the pole. That's where he wants to finish. MDW, though, on the oldies, he's going to have to find something right here, Jim, coming up. Coming up on the 25 to go mark. Wood's going to have to find something if he wants to try to hang with that 6.
Well, if I'm Wood at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to conserve my tires the best I can. I'm going to ease it in where I don't burn that right front up, and I'm going to try to drive it off without getting any wheel spin, and do my best to just let JD's tires fall away from him a little bit. Right now his tires are better, but they'll all equalize a little bit and come back a little bit. So the problem is he's got Tiny Horse here pushing him up the track right now, and right behind them they got Freeman in there. He's going to have to push his truck to stay up here in the top 4 or 5, I think.
I tell you what, though, fans. I mean, I'm telling you, I think we're still in store for one hell of a finish right here. Jurassic. Now he's got Johnson behind him. Now he's got John Freeman behind him. All these guys pitted on that 179. They're in the middle of this. Matt Cherry, once he latches on and gets around Wood, he'll be on that 179 mark as well from when they pitted as well. So those 4 drivers has definitely got a shot at this, and Tiny Horse has been quiet here tonight and trying to get into the stirrups of that Tiny Horse and kick it a little bit and try to make a run at JD to try to win this damn thing. But Freeman has been very quiet. Him and JD, they were battling up there for the lead as well. These front three, I think if you had these guys in your office pool, I think you're going to win.
I mean, the 179 strategy sure looks like a winner here because at this point, I'm not going to, let's just assume that we were to get another caution here soon. You're still going to end up back in the lead lap. You're going to be, running 15th to 20th if you pit. And then the question is, do you have time to work your way back up through there, even with fresh tires? And the more laps we click off, the better that 179 strategy is looking, for these guys.
Very much is. And there you see JD holding on to that lead as long as he can.
Who's that? Oh, it's a 52 they're lapping there, huh? Who's that? Oh,
Brandon Schumann.
Yeah.
Schumann going a lap down. Caution comes out. 52 will get the lucky dog, get back on the lead lap. Flanagan was in prime position to get the lucky dog. But now he's got to get around Schumann just to be in position to get that lucky dog. Jurassic, though, is holding on. There's Flanagan. There's Schumann. That's what the race looks like for the lucky dog. But there's JD holding off the Tiny Horse. And Freeman latching right on to it as well. Cherry just did get around Wood. But he is 2.5 seconds back. Jim, we are at that Premier Racing Setups 20 to go if we can. Let's play or go side by side and thank Premier Racing Setups for what they do for the North American Sim Racing Association. And folks, if you need a setup, go check them out. PremierRacingSetups.com. Enter the code of NASRA, N-A-S-R-A. Get 15% off your entire order, and 15% gets kicked back to the North American Association. And if you want the setups that NASRA races, folks, go check them out. PremierRacingSetups.com.
And tell them the redneck announcer, Jake Reeves, sent you.
Thank you very much to Premier Racing Setups for everything that they do for the North American Sim Racing Association. Jordan Jurassic, though, is holding on for dear life. 16 laps to go at the line. And what do you think, Jim? You think Tiny Horse has got something for old JD, or you think JD's got the sucker in the bag?
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that. I think that MDW got backed by Cherry, which is kind of surprising given the tire situation there. No, I don't think anybody's got this in the bag yet. I think, those are obviously the two favorites, but we still got enough laps that all it's going to take is one little loose moment or something, and Freeman's back in this, or, MDW for that matter, although they've kind of fallen off the pace a little bit here, short of a caution. I don't know they're going to get back up there, but no, I know. It is what it is. I didn't cause any of them other ones, so I'm not taking credit for this one either if it happens. No, I think you're down to 3 here in contention, but you got to like JD. He's won all the stages. He's been strong all night. He's got fresh tires, as fresh as anybody else. His truck's been fast all night long. I mean, you got to like that. He knows how to get around this place fast. So, yeah, if I was a betting man at this point, I'd certainly keep my money on him.
I tell you what, I'm going to play devil's advocate. Give me the Tiny Horse. Give me the Tiny Horse. And if he ends up not winning, he's going to come back at me on that one.
Well,
but
you deserve
give me Ryan Johnson. Yeah, well, at this point, yeah, why not at this point? Give me Tiny Horse Ryan Johnson to try to get around JD Jordan Jurassic, to try to get up here and get this win right here and lock himself in. If he ain't already, lock himself in to the playoffs. So give me Tiny Horse Ryan Johnson.
Well, I will say this: if Ryan's smart, he's going to hold off, and he's going to try to get him with about 3, 4, maybe 5 to go. That way, if he gets around him, he
never mind.
Won't. Oh, never mind. Yeah. That one's on you.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'll take it. It's on me, but I'll say this: it's gonna set us up for a hell of a finish.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is going to do that. Oh, you know what? This might be the spot right here. Women and children. Let me find
David Flanagan into 31, taking a wild old ride.
Here we go.
Oh, baby, here we go. Roll bar cam. Hide your wife, hide your kids. Or depending on who you are, hide your wives, hide your kids. Bam. Snaps loose, goes around. Flanagan into 31. Wow.
Yeah, that was a ride, wasn't it?
It absolutely was, and it will set up.
We'll show it from regular angle just so we can get a look at what actually happened.
Man. He was dirt tracking it all the way through 1 and 2 right there.
Boy, when it
wasn't
caught,
no saving that.
When it caught, though, man, holy cow. Yeah, that one's painful there. All right, so that's going to leave us where we at here. We're going to be at, we're at 10 right now. We're at 9. So we're probably going to come back green at 8. So we're going to have 8 to go.
What it's looking like, it's going to come down to a shootout. Freeman Pitts.
All right, so I think he's banking on maybe some green-white checkers, and he's going to have some freshies and see what he can do. Did MDW pit? No, he did not pit.
No.
Not surprised by that
Woods'
at all.
bed's probably laid in it. It could be possibly Woods out of tires.
Could be.
That could be one of those factors. Could be Woods out of tires right here.
Yeah, at this point, though, man, 8 to go. You know, if you're in the, I don't know, if I'm in the top 8 or so, I'm not pitting. I don't want to have to work my way back up through that because if there is a caution, more than likely you're going to be caught up in it. You know, even if I had tires, I probably, I think, like you said, your bed's already made at that point. You're just going to have to deal with it and be where you're at. Now, if I'm in 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, sure, let's go get some fresh tires and see what we can do. We're bound to be able to make some positions up because there's only, what do we say, like 14, 15 cars on the lead lap, something like that.
A whole lot of strategy getting played here tonight. Jurassic, Johnson, Wood, Cherry, Smith. That's the top 5. Sacco, Beard, Ed Osborne, Cody Knott up 20 spots in prime position to get a top 10 here tonight. So good on the VP of operations. And Raul Meza up in P10 as well. John Freeman, the first one on the fresh. He's sitting back there in P11.
Freeman on them fresh tires, sitting in 11th right now. You can, short of an incident happening, you guarantee he's going to get a top 10 for sure. Look at Merck sitting back there, would you? Lead lap, fresh tires. Watch Merck. Top 10, you think, for Merck?
I think he's going to drive like a bat out of hell to at least get to the top 10 at this point. Right. If I was Jeff Merck, I would just, hey, at this point, you've went through all, everything here tonight. At this point, just screw it. Just send it. Just send it. I mean, don't even care. Just send it. That's what I would do if I was a 60 of Merck. Well, here we go, folks, getting down to the nitty-gritty. Here tonight at Dover. Jurassic, as I mentioned, through the whole top 10. Newton, Freeman, they're on the freshies. Back there in 11th and 12th. But Isaac Bevan, Chris Blanchard, Josh Rodriguez, Jeff Merck smack dab in the middle of that as well. Pace truck is off. A's Lawn and Landscaping, 200. Everybody out there in the live chat, give us a holler. Let us know who you're pulling for here tonight as Jurassic pulls away. Big old jump right here. Huge jump Tiny horse Ryan Johnson going to try to give chase. Wood on the bottom and cautions out again.
Well, that didn't take long. Well, this one's on the boss.
No.
Well, it's not on the boss, but it is. That's what you call getting hooked, folks. That wasn't Merck that hooked him, was it?
Looked like John Freeman, to be honest with you.
42. That was the 42. That was John Freeman. I mean, that's not exactly how I thought he was going to get his top 10, but whatever works for you, I guess, you know.
Well, remember, race control obviously doing all the annex and everything else because drivers is going to get penalized. There's going to be some penalties, I'm sure, when this thing is all said and done. Oh God, yeah.
You mean you think we're going to have penalties when we've had let's see, how many? Oh, I'm in replay mode. That's why it's not popping up. I got to know. Let's see. You think we're going to have penalties in 19 cautions? I can't imagine there'd be a penalty in that.
Oh, a lot of cautions.
We've had more
there,
cautions than we've had lead changes. Come on now.
I just now noticed that you
That
are
hurts.
100%
That hurts,
out
man.
of that one.
That hurts. Oh.
I will say this,
That's
Jim.
a
I will say
commentator's
this.
sigh right there. We both did it at exactly the same time.
Jim, I will say this. You remember, I can't remember. It was this past Sunday.
Yeah.
This past Sunday. Remember when I was telling you about the little sports betting thing that I was doing?
Yes.
And
yes.
And
How'd you
folks,
come
I'm
out
not
on
trying
that?
to promote that. Yeah, I was going to tell you about that. So.
The last
quick,
message I got was I'm on
yeah.
pins and needles. That was the last message I got. And I meant to message you and ask you how you did, and I forgot.
Okay.
But you don't have to
Well,
say
this
the
is
name
good.
of it, so you're not promoting anything if you just talk about
but-
your experience.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, we got a minute, as they're getting around, coming back. Will be 3 laps to go. This is not an attempt at a green-white checkered when we go back, but they got unlimited, and hopefully we don't use every damn one of those. But speaking of which, I told you that I was on pins and needles, and
Right.
you wanted to know
Yep.
how it turned out.
Uh-oh.
We got beef.
Oh.
There's beef involved out of all this
you do
because
not
I had
like-
a shot.
You have a problem with Marcus Mariota, don't you?
Yes, I do very
See,
much.
I knew you-
But I will say this: I won $70 out of it.
Oh, you
But
did?
at the same, yeah, but I could have won 190 if he would have just fumbled the damn ball. But he had to be a hero and go down there and let Washington go down there and kick a chip shot field goal to send it to overtime. And then apparently the betting app, they obviously will. I mean, everything, all the stats keep going through overtime. And it screwed me. And if Mariota would have just let go of the ball, they knew they was going to lose to the Broncos. They knew it was going to happen. Why?
All I got to say is that you bet money on Marcus Mariota. and you came out disappointed in the end. That in itself
he got his passing yards. That was the main thing.
Shocking, though. But
well, I mean, he got his passing yards.
did.
I just needed him to kill it off because I was good on all the other ones, all the other parlays I had. Green flag back in the air, 3 to go. Coming back, it's time 2 to go.
JD,
will we go to overtime? That is going to be the
gone.
big question. JD does not care. He is gone. Johnson, Wood, they're back there battling. Cherry back there with him. Sacco back there with him. They're coming back this time with 2 to go.
Yep. Let's hang. Why we got a yellow flag again?
Caution out again.
Oh my God! All right. Well,
and we will go to overtime.
We are going to overtime now. I need to get off this angle. I did that earlier. Oh.
James Beard, 25, gets sent around, comes back up in the middle of the track, and good Lord.
Well, all right. Let's. How did he get sent around? Let's go see that. So that was a little bump. let's just say there might be some Fort Worth Cattlemen's Association involved right there. Seriously, though. All right, watch this now. Let me slow it up here. Let's go to the chopper. All right, watch down here on the bottom, okay? So they get bumped and get sent up. Now, look, up the track, runs right into him again. I don't know who that was, but you see what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
They were down on the bottom of the track, and do you want to get on the chopper before you get to here? See, and then back up the track and slams him into the wall.
Unfortunate.
I don't know, man. Look, that may be y'all don't have, let's just say that may be the Texas Longhorn steakhouse right there, if you know what I'm saying. Ring that bell. There's got to be some beef in that.
Man, I'll throw you a little bit right here. Why not? Hit it.
I don't know what that was. I don't even want to know who did it, but it looked like some beef to me that caused that.
I mean, I could see that.
I mean, whatever it was, either I don't know. We're gonna focus on this green white checker here because we're gonna wrap this thing up with some high quality racing right here. We're gonna get 3 laps of, which we've had a lot of good racing. We just had a caution section there that lasted a little while.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully we'll be able to get her straightened out. And, I mean, obviously the fans at home is going to get a green flag finish because there's unlimited tips at green, white, checkers. You know, just to kind of run you down on it.
Maybe not. Some Clash just said on there 9 minutes
We got 10 minutes.
Yeah. So,
I mean, there is that possibility. So, you know, you run into that issue out of that. So
that would suck now.
It would.
Yeah, come on, boys. Let's finish this thing up. We don't want to go like that. Have you ever had one do that to you? Time out?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right, so it won't be the first.
Yes, it was at Bristol. It was at Bristol.
You know, this place isn't. This is like a 1 mile version of Bristol. This is like a 1 mile version of Bristol, actually. If you think about it, it really is kind of like a 1 mile version of Bristol. And I would even go as far as to say this place is harder to drive than Bristol. You just got more incidents because you got a lot of cars on a tighter track. But this place is harder to drive than Bristol, though. But high banks, you know, fast track. I mean, I think that's a good comparison. Obviously, you didn't because you didn't agree with me. But that's my opinion. Here we go. Let's do this. Come on, guys. Let's get us 3 good ones in here.
Let's see what they got right here. Green flag back in the air. Jurassic, Johnson, Wood, Cherry, Smith, the top 5. Works their way in through 1 and 2. Wood, big shot down to the inside. Tiny Horse up top. Couple of them slipping back there. Everybody trying to make it. Please, God, can we make it through turn 3 and 4 with no incident and no caution on the Speedway? They're looking 3 wide. We got a couple of them trying to work the top. Freeman way up there. White flag, bell lap, Darren's detail and shine, baby. We are going to the house. And Jurassic trying to take it all the way to the house for Shady Acres Entertainment. On the hood of that bad boy through 3 and 4. Wood takes one last-ditch effort, has been saving all he could. It's not going to be enough. JD, Jordan Jurassic, former champion here with the Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series. He gets the win here tonight at Dover. JD with a win. Wood got second. Johnson third. Adam Newton, the freshest tires of all of them, comes home with 4th. And John Freeman rounding out the top 5.
Well, them fresh tires for those guys worked out nice, didn't it? They went in and pitted. I questioned Freeman's strategy. Of course, he pitted out of 3rd to go get those tires, or maybe 4th. But come back with a solid top 5. You can't argue with that. And, yeah, I mean, overall, good finish there.
Very good finish. JD will sit out there and burn it down. There you see him right at the start-finish line. Jordan Jurassic in the 6th. Burning it down right here on the front straightaway of Dover International Speedway gets the win here in the A's Lawn and Landscape at 200. And we'll burn it down all day long. Hopefully not too long. It's 11:30 Eastern time at night. We're running into Saturday at this point. But JD with Shady Acres Entertainment on the hood and in the Wheelman chat has got to be absolutely kicking it. And also with Shady Acres, 42, John Freeman. Hell, they were both over battling for the lead. Freeman getting that top 5 like you mentioned as well. So JD gets the win here tonight. And Jim, what do you say we run through these results?
Yeah, let's do that.
Get ourselves ready to rock and roll.
I actually added some nice new color tonight for the results. Let's see if that's going to work out I hope it does. Yeah.
Well, let's see what we got right here for everybody at home.
Look at that. Look how pretty that is.
There it is. Beautiful. C.O.P.S blue, baby. That's how we love it. Jordan Jurassic comes home with the win. Matthew David Wood, 28 spots. That start the back of that EOL. He's on probation, all that good stuff. 28 spots. He finishes second here tonight. And Tiny Horse Ryan Johnson finishes exactly where he started. He will finish third. Jordan Jurassic started on the pole, mind you, and he finished exactly where he did.
Hey, does MDW have to wear an ankle bracelet now?
That I do not know. I don't know if they give those out from Nazareth. I'm not 100%. But the front three, we'll be talking to those drivers here in just a little bit. The Bulldog Adam Newton comes home. Go ahead. Yeah. I'll let you have that one. The Bulldog Adam Newton will come home fourth. John Freeman gets fifth. Matt Cherry in the 45 gets sixth. Nick Sacco will finish seventh. Luke Smith covered the frog with some of the beef he had earlier on with Trevor Astronaut. Still up 15 spots. He finishes eighth here this evening with Isaac Bevan ninth and Raul Meza finishes 10th. Chris Blanchard gets 11th, up 15 spots with Josh Rodriguez 12th. Matthew Montgomery 13th. Dustin Scruggs will get 14th. Give Ed Osborne 15th with Cody Nod. Still up 13 spots from, even though he had that earlier crash, still finishes 16th here tonight. So pretty good for Cody Nod. Jeff Merck will finish in the 17th spot after that earlier spin with Tristan Bruce at 18th, Dade Hagan 19th, and James Beard gets 20th. Brandon Schumann will finish in the 21st spot with Dana Shepard 22nd, Buzzy Mongo 23rd. Hunt Wigginton, David Flanagan, Ethan Eckert, Curtis Banks, Robbie Richards. That's the top 28. Then you got Adam Lichty with Devin Painter, Brandon Broadfoot, Matthew Cummins, Trevor Azradoth, Keith Haiti. The 34 drivers that rocked and rolled with it here tonight. Tyler Daniels decided he just wanted to stick around and watch. TJ Moore was the race director. Folks, we're going to round up the podium finishers and get our final thoughts on a long one here tonight at Dover right after this commercial break. Don't go anywhere. Ask y'all one question.
Oh, we live.
And we're back.
Yes, we are.
We're back. Well, all right, y'all got to find this out right now, I guess. Great. We're back here at Dover for obviously post-race off of the A's Lawn and Landscape and 225 here tonight for 225 laps around the mile Speedway.
Right. And
JD.
Basically, it lasted 235. Yeah. It was like 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's like the same thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, 2 hours and 25 minutes. I mean, literally, you can't even make some of the stuff up. That 225 stuff's all kinds of crazy. Jordan Jurassic, baby, you come home with the win here tonight. You got stage one. You got stage two. You get the win. What's going through your mind right now? You swept it here tonight at Dover. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. We had a good truck tonight. Yeah, I'm like kind of speechless because I'm part-time this year, and then I have more wins part-time than I have the last 2 seasons full-time. But it's exciting to win any race. But here at Dover, it's tough. I mean, just to manage your tires and a lot of strategy there at the end. I mean, just proud of the team and coming home another win for Shady Acres Broadcasting.
Absolutely, Jordan, buddy. You get the win, buddy. Congratulations. We're going to cut these interviews a little bit short because we are running a little bit late because there for a little bit it was a little bit of a wreck fest. But Jordan, buddy, congratulations on the win. Appreciate your time as always. Thank your sponsors. It is shout outs.
Yeah, like I mentioned, Shady Acres Broadcasting, our JCR teammates, the wheelman, John, he did great all race. He was there with me all race, and I want to thank y'all guys for putting on the broadcast, and my fellow podium drivers, Tiny Horse and MDW. Man, they're fast every week, so it's hard to get a win versus them. So I mean, that just proves this league is pretty good.
I'll say this, if he hasn't already and they can let him, he might want to try to go full time because apparently part-time is where he's able to get the finishes and get the wins. Just think if he would have been full-time this season, it would have been a wild one. Bro, GD, Jordan Jurassic, buddy, can get the win. Congratulations on the win. Appreciate your time. We'll see you next week, bud.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
I will take 2.
Go ahead, Jim.
All right, MDW, man.
Go ahead. He wants to do this. Go ahead.
I do. Well, no, I mean, obviously, heck of a drive. You obviously had some issues that pushed you to the back of the field and apparently put you on probation. So we'll talk about your drive up through the field tonight, which was fantastic. But the one question that I do have before you talk about your run tonight was, do you have to wear an ankle bracelet now when you're at home?
I am currently chained to my sim rig practicing every single day.
See there? Look, I knew it. You see there? All right, now tell us about your run, man. You fantastic run tonight, obviously. Got involved in several incidents and managed to bounce back. So, yeah, fill us in.
Well, I don't know about the whole probation thing. I mean, it's on the list. I'm on the list, so I suppose it is. But, I mean, it's been over a month since I've seen Victory Lane, and that then the Charlotte race that I got that win in was the one race that I have won other than Daytona Road Course in our endurance series. And we didn't have very many people there, so realistically, that's really the only race I've won in probably about 4 or 5 months. And I mean, tonight I started last, got back up to the top 5 within first 30 laps, got wrecked on like lap 27, came back through the field, got wrecked on a restart I had nowhere to go, checked up for a wreck after I got back through the field again, got wrecked again, came back through the field, got put in a wall, and then lost me a few spots, fixed all the damage, then went back to the back again, fixed all my damage, and then I think I could have won it, but I messed up the strategy, and that's where I always struggle. That's where I say I always struggle. So,
yeah, the tire thing was definitely, you might have, I think the tires might have got you there in the end, but still a hell of a run, man. Good job. You were. It was fun watching you come up through the field tonight, and certainly with all these incidents, we got to see you do it several times. So really, from your description, though, it sounded like it was a pretty easy race. Really, in the wall about 7 times or so, but no, good job, man. So yes, go ahead and shout out to your sponsors. We are cutting these a little short tonight just because we're way over time, but again, congratulations. It was fun watching you.
I got to thank NJB Designs and all the podium finishers that are with me. These guys are always quick every week, and just wish I could do a little bit better for Outlier. I think they deserve better, but thank you guys. Thank you for all my supporters. Thank the Lord for what He's done for me and for what He does for all of you and everybody in the world. And we'll go to next week and try to do that a little bit better.
All right, buddy. Thank you. Thanks again. Congratulations, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you soon.
Well, all righty, that was MDW Matthew David Wood, comes home P2. I get the pleasure of interviewing the cheesehead, the tiny horse, Ryan Johnson, coming home with a P3 here this evening. Ryan, I'll tell you this much. There for a little bit, I thought you might have had something for old JD. Then the caution come out, and then after that, you had to go through a restart, and all kinds of hell broke loose. But your take on the race here this evening, sir?
Yeah, I mean, I think we kind of got everything covered. There was a lot of cautions tonight. We started out really good. Well, once we started getting them, I mean, you know the saying. Yeah, before that last long green flag run we had, I was I was glad that I had taken my last set of tires right before that, and I mean I was able to pick off spots pretty quickly. But in doing so, I was trying to hold off Freeman because he was fast as hell tonight too. Um, but I think in doing that and battling with some of the guys up front, I think I used my tires up just a little too much. By the time I got to Jordan, I think he might have been playing the smart game and saving his tires till I got there because I mean I was able to get close, but I just didn't have enough left for him. I was trying everything I could. I wasn't gonna give up, but yeah, once those cautions came out, it's so hard because the leader has such an advantage with those last cautions, especially with the green white checkered. But we lost P2 at the end there, but I mean, yeah, these guys are fast. They're hard to beat, and yeah, for whatever reason, I couldn't figure out the damn restarts tonight. I was in first gear, but I don't think I was staying in it long enough because I felt the tires spinning and I'd shift, and yeah, I think I kind of screwed up a couple times, but we'll take P3 and move on.
Take a P3, moving on. That's the Tidy Horse way. Ride Tidy Horse Johnson, P3 here tonight at Dover. Congratulations on the finish. Appreciate your time as always, buddy. Thank you, sponsors. Any shout outs?
Yeah, I just got to thank Brady, all the admins, everyone putting on Nazar here. You guys have been in the booth for broadcasting. Josh and Blue Lights, my teammates, and our team sponsors. Immerse Magical Creations, Concerns of Police Survivors, Starbase 1552 Comics, Florida Cabinet Distributors for also being on the truck again, Cofield Asphalt Refinishing, Cofield Supply and Service, and everybody tuning in and watching.
Tidy Horse Ride Johnson, P3, buddy. Congratulations on the road. Appreciate your time, and we will see you at Indy next week.
Thanks, buddy.
That was Tidy Horse Ride Johnson gets the P3 here tonight. Jim, there you see the schedule right there, obviously. Dover, slide right over there, put JD right back over there, 2 wins on the season. But as he mentioned, obviously part-time, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he's just going to have to roll with it and just go pretty much. But Jim, your take on a long one to hear tonight.
Well, I mean,
because I know, look, I know you're going to speak your mind. I just have no idea what you're going to say.
Well, that's true. I will. No, look, man, the reality is I don't like these caution fest any more than the next guy does, but there was a lot of good racing in there, and you can't avoid that. I mean, it was there. There was plenty of good racing in there, and I hate those little segments where you get those just one caution after another, like everybody else does, and what can you do about it? I mean, you take a track like this and you put 36 cars out there, it's going to happen. I mean, but look, good racing, good finish, exciting. We've had exciting finishes week in and week out. We did again. I mean, like I said, you could ask for a little cleaner race maybe, but it's good racing, man. It's Dover. That's just part of the aspects of coming here and racing and surviving all those incidents and everything. Look what MDW did. I mean, that's what it's all about at a place like this. You just got to survive and be up there at the right time at the end. So yeah, good racing. I'm good.
Well, I mean, I agree with you 100%, Jim. It was a pretty good one here tonight. Aside from, like you said, the cautions, and obviously the fans, they're not big fans of cautions. I mean, everybody likes to see it crash every now and again. Hell, I'm like you. I like to see one up on the lid every now and then. But at the same time, it's like we talked about in the race. When you have more cautions than you do lead changes, it tends to kind of it kind of hurts a little bit, especially when you got double-digit numbers on the lead changes. So, I mean, it does kind of hurt. But this place is hard to drive. This place is not the easiest place to drive. Obviously, we saw guys getting loose and some getting tired. I mean, like I said, it's like we talked about, both of us. We've been, he's a loose driver. I'm a tight driver. That's just how it is. This track is not easy. It is not easy. But when they get the green flag racing, this place is fun. And there you see Victory Lane, which is obviously where Jordan Jurassic with Shady Acres Entertainment is showing out right now and loving every bit of it. It was a good race. It's just everything got cleaned up and we'd have had it a little bit more clean and green. I think it would have been a hell of a lot better, but that is just at least my opinion. But that is going to do it for this broadcast here on the National 360 Racing Network. Got to thank all the great sponsors. Obviously, A's Lawn Landscaping for the title sponsorship of the race, Blanchard's Towing, Florida Cabinet Distributors, who is obviously Florida Cabinet Distributors Victor Lane. Obviously, Darren's Detail and Shine for the White Flag, Serve Pro, Pulse Poppers. I mean, hell, you name it, sir. I mean, just literally the sponsorships on and on and on. DSR Electric, TLC. Can't forget about C.O.P.S for what they do on the Friday Night Series, obviously with the title sponsor of the Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series. So shout out to all our great sponsors. Glass Mechanic for Stage 2. I mean, literally, the list could just go on and on and on. So thank you very much to each and every one of the sponsors. The drivers putting on a hell of a show, even though there was about 20 cautions, but they still put on a hell of a show. And the fans come out in big numbers, expressing their opinions. Calling people out there in a live chat. We love beef. We love entertainment. We love all the crazy stuff that happens. We love the beef. We got beef. Always love the beef any way that we can get it. Got to give some shout out to Brady Buff, Cody Knott for allowing us to be ourselves, entertain you, the fans, on a great, great Friday night. It's going to be good when we go into next week. From my good buddy Jim Cunningham, I'm the redneck announcer Jake Reeves. Saying as I always say, be safe, be kind, be fast. We're going up north. We're going up Tony Stewart country, Indianapolis. Might have said that wrong, but anyway, Indianapolis Motor Speedway is where we are going next Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, live and only on the National 360 Racing Network for round 7 of season 11 of the Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series. We'll see you there.